Yokoso, Robokoso. My name is Ani, your super fighting robot bestie from the future, and I'm here for the Maline voice actor panel number 1. Yay! Today I'm here with 5 very talented voices that I asked to be a part of this first game that I ever released on Steam. And I would very much love to introduce them to you and get started with the events for tonight, which we have planned quite a few things. So I will tell you the events after we introduce everybody. So first, I would like to introduce that Maestro guy who voices Robot 1. Would you like to give everybody a nice introduction and let us know who you are, what you do?
Sure thing. Hello, I am that maestro guy, a robotic defender of the world, composer, singer, and entertainer. I also do some writing, game dev, and some, I guess you'd say, voice acting, which you can now hear by grabbing your free copy of Annie's new game, Maline, available now.
Whose new game?
Annie's new game. Look at that.
Annie, that's my favorite VTuber.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Okay, nobody's perfect. Okay, so we all make some mistakes.
Nobody's
okay?
perfect, guys.
Nobody's perfect.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, a super talented composer makes music on stream similar to me, and you can see a really detailed and just very cool process that he goes through every time he makes a new song. And he delivered an extremely emotive and just evocative performance in the game that I really hope that you guys get to see. All right, Fee. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Fee. I am a Red Panda VTuber. I don't do much. I just I cry on the internet, yell, and cause problems. So I voice Guy, just a guy, So it would be super awesome if you guys went and supported Ani, and if you don't, then I will personally come to your house and find your bedroom and steal every single copy of every single game that you've ever loved, and replace them all with Maline. So thank you for listening.
Okay, Fee is totally selling himself short there. He's actually one of the most hardworking VTubers that I've ever seen. Not only is he running a different event every other freaking week, honestly, but he's also somebody who has a is always constantly pushing her content in a different way, and they just really inspire me in a way that they are one of the hardest working people that I've ever seen. So. Fee is definitely
I'm supposed to be gassing you up, not you gassing me up. Come on.
I mean, it's an introduction. So, gotta make sure that you. Gotta make sure that.
Yeah, I do.
If you
I do
can
things
dish
and
it
stuff.
out, you have to take it.
Okay. Proper introduction. I'm Fee. I'm a repetitive VTuber. I like doing cool stuff. I'm a massive variety streamer, and I really like doing big projects and coming up with cool ideas. And I am very lucky to have a lot of good friends like, Ani over here who make my big projects come true. So I want to give a little bit of that love back and help her big project, be awesome too. So I'm very, 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 very happy to be a part of this.
Awesome. I love it when you don't sell yourself short. Okay. Let's hear Mondays, and the freaking the bully danger song just started playing right now. It's perfect. My anxiety is going up because it's perfect timing. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Paper Bag Man.
I don't appreciate being called a bully. I will not work under these conditions of abuse.
Yo, can you talk, bro?
No, I can't. That's why I'm a voice actor. No, hi there. I'm Mondays Weekly. Everyone calls me Mondays. Mondays with an S. Everyone forgets the S. I'm a streamer, but I actually haven't streamed in a little while. I've been kind of busy. But I also make a lot of YouTube videos, usually on weirdos and topics I think are funny and weird. I like to talk about interesting things and make fun of them. Some people say I'm a little bit mean, but I disagree with that. I just think I'm too funny for this world. And I voice the best character, Dad.
The best
debatable on the best character, but it's fine.
Disagree.
My best characters actually, personally, in my humble opinion, is either Guy, obviously, or Maline. One of the two.
Does Guy have a boyfriend?
I
This
don't.
is factually correct.
I don't know if there's any best characters or worst characters. I think all the characters are great. But
Little Princess is the best character. I just changed my mind.
yeah. Oh, thanks. Okay, so that's great. Mondays makes really great YouTube content. So when you get the chance, definitely check it out. It's really funny and smart and extremely entertaining. When I met Mondays like almost 3 years ago at this point, I immediately clocked him as just like a talent.
Emotional
right
wreck,
off,
yes.
just right off the bat. He's a great creator. He has a fantastic voice that he lent to the project, and I'm excited to see him possibly return for some other stuff. So yeah. All right, Kira Mockingbird. Give us your self introduction, please.
Absolutely.
Jigsaw
My name is Kira Mockingbird. I am a amateur voice actor and actress and writer, and I stream on Twitch semi irregularly, but I do. I like fantasy, and I like how fantasy allows for complex interpersonal character writing, and that's one of the things that it does really well. And I think that Ani captured the strengths of what fantasy can do in a Fable sort of context, and I was really honored to be able to act as a writing assistant and be able to peer into some of the workings of the story, because she's brilliant, and I'm so happy to be part of this.
Thank you. So sweet. Always such a sweetie. Always such a gumdrop. Needs to work on her
the
being
forehead.
normal, but that's all of us at the end of the day.
Well, I'm
okay.
actually, I'm normal.
It was
now.
normal. Okay, and
Who's normal?
okay, Dell, introduce yourself. Hey guys, I'm Dell.
Can I do the Dell voice?
Okay.
I knew Mondays killed Dell. God damn it.
Dude,
I
Dell.
wouldn't kill Dell.
Dude, Dell.
Mondays,
wrong
you're a
with me?
fucking monster.
Dell walked away, so we don't know where she is right now. Okay, go.
Hey guys, it's Dell. Oh, I'm just here to play with my dog. You think about Sonic's feet? You guys ever see some Sonic feet pictures? I have a lot of those.
Not the barking.
So,
Yeah, there's a dog somewhere in the background there. I don't know what happened with that.
Not the ruff. That's crazy.
yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah?
getting into some
Because
shenanigans.
of the dog, yeah, because of her dog. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, what's
that's
your
so
favorite?
fun.
Yeah, if you're Dell, what's your favorite food then, huh?
Toes.
Toes?
This may or may not have been a conversation we had at one point.
Noted.
I don't know where Dell is right now, but hopefully she returns in a little while. Okay. So yeah, all the introductions are done. Yes, this is the first panel. We're having another panel on Saturday. I hope you join us. There's going to be a great lineup as well for that. But I want to put all of you on the spot and ask you a question. If you've been following the development of the sequel, Super Underworld, you might know that a lot of your characters will get a reprise, except for Kira's character, but I've already talked to her about this.
I miss her already.
And I'm so freaking excited, because that's the most interesting thing you could have told me about Purity.
I'm telling
that she's just missing.
She's got another role, but will you guys be willing? I'm putting you on the spot. Will you guys be willing to return for voicing a character in the sequel?
How much do I have to pay you to let me do it?
Bye, Dell.
No, that was
Maestro.
Maestro.
I'll do it.
Maestro.
Oh, you
Maestro,
do
keep
it! You
going.
do it! Yay! Not him leaving. You do it! Yay! Awesome. How about you, Fee?
You want me to ask you if I want to return?
How much?
as a
Yeah, how
same
much
character?
you said? How much you gotta pay me? No, No paying.
How much I gotta pay to let me stay? Please, please, please! I need this job, Bonnie. Please.
No, you're gonna get it. Okay, Dad will be in
Ever
the,
since
in the
the
sequel.
weekend
So
went
do you want to
down.
return as Dad Mondays?
I mean, I already told you. I mean, maybe a couple gift subs to Ani will make me change my mind. Maybe that'll make me come back.
She
tell-
like she
I'm making
literally
them give
waited
money.
to this. She literally waited for the stream to spring that question on us, so we would look like jerks if
Wait,
we
you
said
mean
no.
Mondays? Mondays? Did you mean that? Did you mean that? Did you mean that Mondays?
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Okay, let me get the
Alright,
chat.
Mondays.
Let me get the chat real quick.
Ani, I
Hello.
told you, dumb people just do it if I tell them to do it.
Hello, hi,
you
Gospel
calling me
Pac-Man. What's up, Bun Boy? What's up? Tui, thank you so much for the gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dark Phoenix, what's up? What's happening? Thank you so much, Sharpie. I'm so glad that you loved the game. I'm glad that you think everyone's performance was amazing. I'm really happy that everybody was in it. I'm so happy. Hi, Sif. Hi, Small. Hello, Sai. How you guys doing? Hello, Ghoulish Cootie. Hello, 63 Clover. VV, what's up? Eldritch Pink Frog. Hello. Instant Karma. Yokoso,
I'm
Robokoso.
a frog.
Recco, Project Enox. What's up? Goldenrod Radio Station. Yokoso, Robokoso. Arigato gozaimasu.
I just got called stupid for gifting subs.
I know. I didn't. No, you didn't hear that. I was covering my mouth when I was talking to Ani.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the side
what
mouth.
did you say, Mondays?
Okay,
Side mouth?
to be completely and totally transparent, I've asked all of these people in private if they would return, and most of them said yes. I just wanted to spring the question in.
Most of them except Mondays. Finally.
Oh
Okay,
wait,
Yeah.
they said yes though.
Yeah, because I'm trying to
Yeah.
get my fucking friends some gift subs.
Yeah,
I'm
uh-huh,
like, I know how to profitize my fucking my celebrity. I look down on you fucking peasants, and I'm trying to get my friend a lot of money.
Man, Mondays, you're still talking?
Oh my
The truth
God.
comes out.
That's good. Thank you so much for the gift sub too. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, yeah,
So I
okay.
guess I will be coming back since you gave a bunch of gift
And
subs.
yes,
Yeah.
I know that you weren't asking me because I was already so insistent, but yes, I would be happy to do a voice.
Absolutely. How about you, Del? Of course, I'd love to.
That sounded suspiciously like Mickey Mouse. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to continue to take my number. I'm going to keep my number 2 spot.
It's
I'm
Del.
keeping it.
What if Del's been
Del.
talking this whole time, but like she's like her like mic is all messed up?
Well, then we'd be
Del,
mocking her.
if you're going to hear us, please,
Del,
talk
your
in the
mic.
chat,
Fix your
please.
mic, Del. Please, like
Del,
click your
blink
mic.
twice. Blink twice if you can.
Del,
hear us.
wake up. Oh my God. Hype train number 3. Thank you so much. I'm broke as heck. House and biddy.
Wow.
Not what? Thank you. You don't have to do anything. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu.
Actually, you do.
Arigato.
Literally donate your entire life savings. Your
Okay.
entire life savings
To
Ani.
those who
Ani
have
deserves
played the
it.
game, since there seems to be quite a few people here that I wasn't expecting that this many people to be here. Does anybody have any general questions for these lovely actors or me, actors and actresses, or me, or or Ghost Del?
What voices did you enjoy? Whose
Yeah.
performance did you think were entertaining? Why should I come back? Keep giving Ani gift subs. These are all questions that are very valid.
Narrator will be here on Saturday. Did Ani feed you and give you water? Please say yes, guys.
Did I get water? Wait.
I mean,
The
Ani
coffee
put me.
wasn't supposed to hydrate me?
Ani said I've been talking back too much, so she made me eat a big bowl of salt with no water.
Water.
She didn't give me water,
Yeah,
but
just
she
trying.
kicked me a bunch, and that's pretty close.
Can you pay
Here,
to
have
do
a
that?
sandwich.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
a no.
the narrator is Rockham Robotics. He's
Yeah, Robo.
absolutely great.
He'll be here on Saturday. Oh,
That guy's great. He bought me ramen once.
Kicking is a reward.
we can
how
have
dare.
cheese. Fee gets
It is
cheese.
what it's me.
Fee gets cheese. Kara gets a sandwich.
I get my deli sandwich. Thank you.
You just
all.
have
No
these PNGs on
problem.
your computer.
Oh, yes. You can have boba, Maestro.
I love cheese.
I love
Oh, I
boba.
don't
I mean,
think
I
I
love
mentioned
boba.
it, but yes, actually,
Thank you for not giving me boba. I would cry.
Mondays. What can I give Mondays? I'll give Mondays.
No, give him and give him a shoe.
Lasagna.
Give him a no.
Lasagna. It's gotta be lasagna. It has to be
No.
lasagna.
Literally any
Lasagna.
I'm not giving him
Go on.
lasagna.
Wait,
I'm giving
literally
him a
give him
cigarette.
any sweets.
I'm giving him a cigarette.
Literally give him any sweets, okay?
That's cold.
And,
That's cold, Fee.
like...
That's real cold. Oh, hell yeah.
He gets a cigarette.
Oh, man. Why don't I get to sing? What the fuck?
Okay,
Shut up, I'm smoking a dart.
And Ghost Fee can have. I mean, Ghost Dell can have.
Did she just kill you off, Fee?
Yes. It's okay.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs.
I'm used to being killed off.
Dude, whatever you do.
What?
No, that would make her happy.
Okay, real questions. What was the recording process like? Were any takes particularly hard? I would love to hear all your answers to that.
Let's. I think we should just go round robin like before.
Yeah, go Maestro.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't call any of it to be difficult. Ani legitimately kidnapped me and stuffed me into a room and
What the
demanded
heck?
that I make
Can't second this.
demanded that I make particular noises with my mouth parts, and so I did, and she was right there giving me proper direction, and most of them were done in just a handful of takes. It was maybe like 2 to 3 takes per line.
That's
there were
right,
a
I
couple
was
of them
there.
that she
I was
yeah
there.
she
Yeah.
actually you actually gave me direction on everything, so
Yeah.
we finished that all in one session. I think it was like 2 hours to finish
I remember
everything.
that.
and-
I forgot that I was actually sitting in there with Maestro, and I did give him direction. Like when something wasn't quite there, I was like, hey, like maybe try it like this, and it went
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
yeah.
well. It went really, really
I,
well.
I, I tried doing the lines like one particular way, and she was like, "That was awful. You need to do this
I
again."
didn't
And I was
do
like,
that!
I'm so,
Oh my
I was
God,
like,
I
I'm
didn't
so
do
sorry.
that!
I am so sorry.
I
Like,
swear I
if you hear
didn't
my
do that,
character,
Jeff!
if you hear my character crying in the background, that wasn't me acting, guys. Those were legitimate tears. Okay.
I was not like that. I swear to God, I was hospitable and kind.
I was there for that one. I was there for that one recording. Remember, Ani started jabbing you with like a Q-tip, just to get better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, it was a little insulting. She called me an NES
Yeah.
cartridge and everything. I was like, wow, okay.
I can confirm that happened because I was the Q-tip actually. So.
Wow, it was you. You were jabbing me. Okay, hey.
No.
How
She was
was
jabbing
it?
me into you. Hold on, that sounds really bad.
Ani loves abusing people. It's like one of her quirks.
What the fuck?
Okay. But real talk though. To answer the question seriously, yeah, like it only took maybe I would say like 3, maybe 4 takes per line, and it was a very pleasant process, because everything went down very quickly. It was very smooth. I recorded stuff on my end, and she recorded stuff on her end, and then after all was said and done, I have audio processing stuff, and I ran everything, and I removed all the clicks and blops and all that fun stuff, and
Yeah.
I handed her each line individually numbered. And she was like, "Okay, you're done." And I said, "Thank you. All right, can't wait to see the finished product."
And honestly, it wasn't. I wasn't there for the whole thing. I think that some of the lines were a surprise to me. As far as I recall, the most emotional lines that you delivered, those were surprises to me. Because I remember opening those up and being like, "Wow, this is like really great."
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
Maestro,
glad.
you absolutely killed some of those really emotive takes. Like, we were both surprised, and it affected Ani so much she created a whole bit over.
Yeah. I literally
Oh, no.
I literally made a whole bit out of if you must just make it quick.
Yeah. Like, it was unironically such a strong performance that it stuck with Ani, and she would
While I was
repeat it
editing,
while she
yeah.
was editing other things.
Yeah, I would be like, if you must. It was
I'll
great.
keep that in mind.
It was absolutely. Okay, Fee. Was there anything particularly hard? Well, Guy is very short-spoken, so maybe not, but definitely want to ask you anyway.
So, okay, yes and no. So, I mean, I'm sure you remember the call, but I used to be super into voice acting back in like 2015, 2018, somewhere around that area. And that's like prior to my voice changing. So this was my first role since my voice changed, and it
Awesome.
was actually really difficult to get used to. But genuinely, I think I would not have been able to do it if it weren't for Ani's amazing direction.
Wow.
And I'm also very shy about my voice, so like it was nice to have Ani there, you know, not only giving me direction but also giving me encouragement throughout it.
Well, Fee has a
And,
fantastic voice.
helped me.
When I said
Agreed.
when I was casting for this game and Fee was an option, I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw a character that matches Fee's vibe, and like I like a lot of these characters are based off of the people that chose to voice act for the project. For instance, like Dell's character is completely based off of her personality. Fee's character, like you can even see Fee's color scheme in Guy's hat. And you can see that Robot 1 has the same sort of kind of like makeup as Maestro. Like he's a object head. He has a screen for a face. So you can see that a lot of the people's designs for the snuck into the designs, but it's because these people are so freaking talented that I felt like I had to do
Shucks.
something to match up with it.
I really do appreciate that because genuinely I wasn't sure that I'd ever get back into voice acting, but this project really inspired me to want to get back into it, and I think it's through this project that I've gained a lot more confidence in my voice.
Hell yeah!
The guy is short spoken, yes, but the difficulty was getting used to being back into voice acting, and I genuinely believe Ani really helped me with, like, you know, the direction and, you know, putting it all of my love and effort into it and feeling comfortable doing lines that maybe I wasn't sure about. So
You did
thank you.
such a
You
good
did a
job.
fantastic job, and you will be returning for Super Underworld, right?
Obviously, if you'll have me, if I have to pay you, let me on. Please, let me into the
Let's
project.
go!
We would love to have you, honestly.
Yeah.
I
All
wanna
right.
I want to keep being Guy.
You will continue to be Guy. We want Guy.
Yay.
Yeah, Guy's a huge part of the next. There's some huge twists that I hope that you guys are excited to
I'm so hyped.
to see because yeah, Guy's character is a lot more deep than you might think. Fee's voice is like honey to my ear. I mean, I think that's what we all think, right, chat?
Stop! No! No, you don't feel that
Absolutely.
way.
Boy.
I do, yes, absolutely.
That's so-
Fee. Your
that's-
voice is so nice.
Absolutely. Yes. That's so
Yeah,
cool
like
that the
honey
character.
pouring into your ear, more like, right? More like honey pouring into your, like, you're
Can
really
you shut the
uncomfortable
hell up?
feeling.
Shut up.
That's more pleasant than you think.
I don't want to
It's a
hear.
fun time if you
I don't want to
ever
hear your
do
voice
it.
unless you're being nice to yourself. That's so cool that the characters were tailored to their VAs in this project. Yeah, like a lot of them were. Like I mean, Bunny Snails is voiced by a snail, so you can kind of see that a lot of them were like based off of their designs.
Yeah, and I voiced Dad, and Ani knows that I'd be a terrible father.
That is, you were actually one of the only characters that wasn't based off of your design.
Mondays is
Sigh.
Ani's dad confirmed.
Okay, Mondays. But were any lines particularly tough for you?
Nothing was particularly difficult. It was actually all kind of a little hard just because his voice is so rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to take breaks because I can't just keep talking like this the entire time. And then like with my setup, which is basically just me setting up a bunch of blankets around my computer in my head, so it's a bit cleaner. So like I imagine sweating while doing all that.
Mondays for Dr. Lark, not a chance in hell. But thank you so much for that thought.
No, I think that gives me more attention. No, the only part I think I had a little trouble with was just it wasn't because I was having a problem with it. I was trying to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one where he's like, "Okay, good night," because I kept saying it too fast or stretching it too. long.
Okay, okay, good night. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
good night's probably one of the best in the
Yeah,
entire
okay.
game.
There are so many good okay good nights in this game, but yours is top tier for sure.
Yeah, that was the one where I was kind of on it. The scripture said, "Okay, good night," and I was like, so I took a couple of takes of that one. I thought that'd be kind of funny, but the problem is that took me 4 or 5 takes just because I couldn't get it right. No matter, I wasn't happy. I only sent Ani like the 2 versions, I believe. The one that's just okay, good night, and then the dumb one I thought would be kind of funny. And then Ani was very gracious enough to like it so much that she left it in the game as is. But
Okay, night.
the timing I couldn't get right, and it really bothered me. So I was like, no, if I'm gonna do something stupid, I gotta do it right.
And you did it great.
Thank you.
You're
Oh my god, Chad, he just thanked me! Oh my god, that was the cutest best freaking Mondays moment ever. Clip it.
Well, that's like way
Mondays.
nicer things to you publicly. Okay,
You-
yes.
Mondays, you've done like you sold the humor in the dynamic 100%. Every line that you utter in that whole thing is you taking the punchline and bringing it home, and you absolutely are incredible voice actor and incredible with your comedic delivery and really elevated Ani's script. I loved being able to take lines like in the same call as you for that one time, and
Well, yeah. Well, thank you. No, that call was a lot of fun. It was before I
Yeah,
officially
yeah.
started. It was before I officially started recording,
Yeah.
and I asked Ani to kind of give me just a little bit of direction to kind of see what she wanted, and
Yeah, yeah,
Kira
yeah.
happened to be there, and that's when I learned that you played the mom.
Yeah.
And so then eventually, like I think we actually did like 3 lines total, and then for like the next 40 minutes was just us riffing as mom and dad and Maylene, which
That was
Yeah,
great.
it helped-
That was great. That
yeah,
made me feel very cool because I
did
love doing
hear about
improv,
that
and
call.
we will get to some improv later tonight, which is funny because Maestro's character is definitely the most fish out of water because all the rest of us exist in the same hell except for him. So that's going to be very interesting.
I'm gonna
Sounds like
just
it
be
should
the
exist in
biggest
some way.
Debbie Downer of this entire like stream.
Was
Oh my
there
god, your
any
name
other
is Debbie?
Was there any
Sorry,
other
what?
thoughts you had Mondays?
Mondays before Kira goes. Okay, I gotta go to the little robot's room, so just give me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back, real fast.
Okay.
Kill
Please
Okay,
wash your
girl.
hands. Please wash your hands.
Don't
Okay,
wash
well,
your
I-
hands.
I don't know if
Well,
she heard
Just
me.
to make them upset.
well, Ani's gone. Let's ever.
Do not get my stream canceled.
I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do something fun,
Yeah,
asshole.
Mondays. Don't do stupid shit, please. Don't do.
I
what
was
you do
gonna
on
say
streams.
that we should review the game as our characters.
Oh,
See,
like
that's
give it
kind of-
like an out of 10 rating. But just
How would
in
your character think of the game if they played it? I thought that'd be fun, but okay, fuck me. I guess I'll just be quiet here.
Yeah, you know what? Probably for the best.
More death.
Well, Dad wouldn't listen to that, so I'm gonna do Dad's. Everything was pretty good, but it could use more me. And Maline didn't have a boyfriend, so minus 2 points.
Go ahead.
Maline's friend, go.
Waleed's
What?
friend go.
Wow. I actually, you know what?
We had no
I'm
scenes
just gonna
together.
choose not to speak now.
Honey,
I don't
Maline's
owe
weird
you my
friend
voice.
isn't talking. Honey, what'd you think of the game?
Hi, Morbidity. Ani just stepped away to the washroom. She'll be right back.
I'm right here. Okay.
Oh, here she is.
Okay. What did you guys talk about? What did I miss?
We were
Monday
mostly
said
just-
some really problematic stuff, actually.
What? Where's Dell? I
No.
don't know. She disappeared. She was like, "Hi," and then she disappeared.
I try to do a fun little 2-minute bit where we all reviewed the game as our own characters, like what they would think of it. And these
Oh.
web blankets didn't do nothing.
we should definitely do that in a minute. We'll do that later.
Well, I already did it, so there's no fucking point.
No. We'll
Because
do
these
it.
guys are both
Mondays did
blankets.
it and nobody
We'll run
else
it.
did
We'll
yet.
run it back. We'll run it back.
We'll run it back.
Oh,
Well,
no,
yeah.
you guys
Let's
have to
run
do
it
it.
back. I like that idea.
Yeah, we'll run it back. Okay, Kira.
Fuck Mondays.
What was the recording process like, and were any takes particularly hard?
The recording process for me was a little bit different. Not in my takes particularly, but I was around for a few more of the takes that other people did, and helped with a little bit of the coaching and stuff. And because of that, I was able to get a better idea of what their characters were like. And I also talked back and forth with Ani as the script was being written, so I had a pretty good context of what was going on into the script when I was making my delivery. And what I tried to do best is use that in order to make a little bit of storytelling in the way I delivered my lines. And I remember being able to help Taffy, Oracle's voice actress, by helping her sort of see what it might have been like from a shared character perspective, just because I understood that our characters, well, I'm not going to go into that. But the point was, it was a really wonderful experience. Every single time I was able to work with anyone that Ani picked as a voice actor or actress, and it was lovely for me to be able to do those lines in the context of being able to see how everyone else was doing voice acting. I would have loved, and if we can do this for the lines in the Super Underworld, I would love having more takes where I'm in the same VC as the people in the same scene.
That's one thing that I really
was
wish that I
so
could have had
fun.
more of
It was so
when we
fun.
were creating this game, is like more like freaking voice actor sessions. Like it really made me
Yeah.
sad, but like but at the same time, I understand that people had like scheduling conflicts and stuff. But now with like the biggest, now with Super Underworld, I really think that the production value is going to go up like considerably. So I would really like to have more of those kind of like back and forth sessions.
so into
as many as I can. Yeah.
But yeah, to answer Gospel Pac-Man, who did Mommy? I mean, Mom. That was me.
That was Kira.
I played
That was Kira?
Purity. Yes.
Yeah, that's Kira.
I'm calling you that.
So,
That was me, Fee.
hi,
Yes,
with this.
I
great
was
job,
Riz
Kira.
is crazy.
I have racist crazy.
Listen. Listen. All right.
Okay, next question. Next question. Unless you
okay.
have any thoughts.
Oh, I was gonna say the line that was the hardest for me to capture. I don't know if anyone has heard it yet, but Ani ended up using it in the trailer, and that's the first time Purity really raises her voice at Maline.
like
I
that
was
line, too.
nervous about that line.
Can ever?
And-
Oh, you did a good job.
Thank you. But yeah, I think I caught it within the first or second take, and I was just like, no, that's it.
It was great.
Yeah, so that was the line I was most worried about, and I feel like I nailed it pretty quick.
You did a great job. Can everybody give an okay? Good night. Starting from Maestro.
Oh, I guess. What? I guess in the voice of Robot One. Hello.
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 No, yeah, I said in the voice of Robot One.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Okay. Good night.
That was beautiful. Spectacular.
Okay, Fee.
Okay, good night.
Mondays.
Not nowhere near as cool. Sorry.
Okay, good night.
That was okay.
And Kira, finally Kira.
Okay, good night.
Yay! Okay. Now, out of all of the scenes in the game, which ones was each voice actor's favorite? I didn't answer the question. I didn't answer the question, so I guess I'll start before I guess I'll start before Monday before Maestro goes. I gotta remember what my favorite scene was. Acting as Maline. I think I honestly the thing that I like remember the most out of it is is superhero hell. Just in general, I just really enjoyed like interacting with everyone. Like there's Toxic Yuri in superhero hell that I really enjoyed getting into. I especially liked acting beside Nade, who is a huge inspiration to me when it comes to voicing. It was an absolute privilege to have him not only voice in my alongside me, but in my own personal project that I got to publish. And that was just like a freaking, just hugely
Oh yeah,
edifying experience for me.
and listening through the lines he sent you so many more takes
Different
than
takes
you
that I
asked
needed.
for.
Yeah.
You had like 5 really good takes, and you would end up having to whittle it down to 2 that were both amazing in their own right, but
Yeah.
you had to decide which one
that's
Which
was.
one
always
worked?
tough.
It was really,
Yeah,
really
that's
great.
always tough.
And there were a few where she legit would splice them in between
Uh-huh.
because there was such strong energy in both of them.
Yeah. I did a lot of splicing with those.
Yeah.
But Toxic Yuri. I especially liked talking to Demonessa as well. That was really fun. Getting to act with Bia was freaking fantastic. Like literally, she's like a freaking celebrity to me. All you guys are. But I was like sat there like wow. Like I can't believe that I'm actually acting beside Bia Big Shot right now. Like wow. Great time. Great time. Okay, Maestro, what was your favorite scene?
Okay.
I mean, you have one scene, but so I
was
guess
about
maybe your
to say,
favorite line.
So, well, no, because I was gonna say, like, I know that I only voice act one scene. That's totally fine. But let me just say this. So I have yet to like fully play through the game. It literally just came out, guys. If in case you have not played it, or if you want to play it, you can type !Maline and bring up the link
Grab
for it.
it.
But I will say, when you gave everybody the script, I went through it because I went through everything up to my character's lines because I wanted to see like exactly where this was coming from. And while I was reading through it, there were a handful of lines that were, I don't know if it was before, because I know I read a little bit past my character's lines as well. There's one character who is, I think she's arguing with the Baron or something like that. And I got such a kick out of reading this character's lines. Like, so when you asked me
Probably
the question,
Demonessa.
it probably is. It probably is. Like, out of all the scenes in the game, which was like my favorite or something, I know I read through that thing and I cackled at how like it was silly. Like, I'm not like insulting it, but I thought it was so silly and fun that I was
Yeah.
like, my goodness, this is great. I can't wait to experience what this actually sounds like.
Heck yeah, that makes me happy. I definitely wrote it with a silly overtone, but I think that the emotional kind of like undertones really shone through by the end of the thing.
That's so cool that one of your favorite scenes was one that was just motivated by the strength of Ani's writing.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
That because I agree with you. That's an extremely strong scene comedically. It's very funny.
Yeah, like that. Ani, I gotta give it to you, man. Like the writing for the dialogue for some of the characters here, it's like some of it seems outwardly like, I guess I would say like insane, but at the same time, given the context of the rest of the game, like it just makes sense. It all feels like it belongs together. So it's like, nah, this is good. This is very well put together.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm excited to work on this the sequel and have more people react to this game and hopefully just kind of like gain like some kind of group of people that really enjoy these characters. I'm in love with them, so I want a lot of people to fall in love with them too.
Yeah, good.
Fee,
Yes.
out of all the scenes in the game, which one was your favorite?
Literally any interaction between Dad and Maline, fucking hilarious. Genuinely. I don't know what it is, but every time I saw it, like both like Nine and I were just caught off guard. I was like, oh my god.
I tried to make
So good.
I tried to make Maline's dad just like a complete and total insane freak.
And
Well,
I feel like your delivery and Monday's delivery genuinely brought that scene so much more humor. Like
I think it's funny because like if you're looking through the game, it's like Dad is kind of the only character that really feels like he's in hell. The rest of them are like kind of just they're like obviously they're demons and stuff, but he's the one's like, oh yeah, no, he looks like he was born. He's embracing it too much. If you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah. Everybody else.
Yeah, no, I love
there,
that so
there's some
much.
other characters that kind of encompass that, which I feel like are like Bunny and like Demon One and Demonessa and the Baron. Like,
Yeah.
there's other characters that like are like that, but Dad, I think, is at the
Super
top
Hell.
of like to the top of the food chain of like I love being a demon, and I will never like regret this kind of choice.
Yeah, he would wear a big old
God.
T-shirt that said, "I heart hell."
Oh yeah, exactly, legit.
I heart hell.
My
Okay.
favorite Ani and Monday's interaction between the delivery is when Maline is like sneaking in and she's like, okay, now I just need to get to my room before Dad notices, and then it clicks to the next scene and she's like, I got home, and the dad's there.
Like sitting like there, ready to sniff her. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had to do a bunch of
God.
sniff takes. That was really weird.
That was so
Yeah.
The sniffing
I
was
like to think with the
great.
feet sniffing, buddy.
that was such a good interplay between Ani and Monday's strengths as a comedic delivery. It was really good.
Okay, Mondays. What was your favorite scene in the game?
Okay, mine is it's a little bit behind the scenes, but it's also me, obviously picking my character, but it's not because my character didn't have too many lines in the game. But my favorite is it's the one where he's like, Maline, I'm just sitting outside your bedroom for no real reason.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
it's-
Oh yeah.
It-
That's
that was-
why
that
I
was-
figured out the entire time.
That was a fun scene that was a funny scene. But the reason I like that one the most is because after I recorded that, like I sent you
Yeah, it
'Cause
reminded you of that
his char-
show.
it reminded me of a character specifically from I showed it to Fee from a show called Blark & Son,
Yeah.
which is a Comedy Central show.
Yeah.
It's all about puppets, and some people many people here have probably seen it because there's a couple memes that came out of it, like I'll never forgive this, or the he's in the goddamn walls. That show, because the entire premise of the show is that it's a 13-year-old boy and his dad who just wants to bother him, and so he's always like he just wants to. Sometimes he just hangs out by his bedroom door for hours at a time, just waiting for a chance to bother him. And I was like, oh, this is the two of them have this much in common, and I was very excited about that because then. After I showed Ani that clip, Ani was nice enough to take a little bit of inspiration from that, so I got to feel like I had some sort of
yeah.
input in the writing.
Okay,
just a touch.
The thing with the philosophy behind this game was entirely I'm gonna throw whatever is on my mind like at the randomest access in my brain. Obviously I had an overarching narrative, but I was just throwing whatever stuck at the wall. I did not spend longer than 30 minutes on every song pretty much. I don't think I spent an hour on every song. That's why I made 74. I didn't end up I wrote the game in a very like very rapid fire fashion. Like it was just like whatever, like however and whenever I can finish this the fastest I can and the most quality really wasn't my focus. Really, I was just like trying to like make something and sticks whatever sticks was what I told. I think that you guys have heard me say that a million times. Like whenever I'm giving you like a direction, I was like, this is the whole philosophy behind this project is whatever sticks, right?
The comfortability to add a little bit was nice.
And you didn't, you just do whatever you want. I'm not, I like, that's just kind of how it is for Happy Devil Girl in general, like all the games that I make. Yes, there will be some games down the line in which I follow a rigid structure, but that's something that's my personal thing. Whenever I ask other people to do stuff, I just want them to be themselves. So yeah, I mean, like, so a lot of times when somebody would make a suggestion or send like a freaking meme or something, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's going in.
Yeah. There was a lot of times where people would add lines that Ani would just think were so funny that she would just incorporate them, and then just like, okay, this is part of the character now, and then like it would inspire her to write even more of it.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad we weren't recording that one time you, me, and Ani were in call because we just kept talking about how Maline was made, and then Maline was obviously disgusting. Yeah, Mom was like, it's so.
Days.
Yeah. Mom was like, oh, it's just natural. It's part of how it is. And Dad was just like, it was so cool.
Me and
we had to do it in order for you to come along. Oh, it was amazing.
basically me and Kira have done a lot of fan fictioning about how Dad is just so obsessed with the spawning days he never starts talking about it, because obviously Purity literally has to dissipate from reality to get him to stop and start wandering like an NPC in the backyard. So he will not stop talking about the spawning days. Otherwise something happens. Equal or opposite force.
It was one of those things where very early on, Ani and I decided the reason. Hi, Raz.
Sorry, Ani and I.
Very early on, it was me and Ani decided that the reason that Purity ended up with Dad was not because of his brains, but simply because he got hit by a really powerful weapon and survived. And Purity went, "That's a sturdy person. That could make a person that might make a good, strong, daughter." That was literally it. Just holy shit, that person survived. There's nothing else to him.
Yeah, no, part of my contract to get the role was that Ani did make me step in front of a bus. And if I survived, I got the bit.
Yeah,
Do you
there's
want to-
nothing else to
yeah.
him other than the good genes, and Purity just constantly tolerates the rest of her life because that one thing. It's a really fucked up relationship, and it's so fun to voice.
Okay. Oh, all right. Awesome. That would leave Kira and Del. I think Del's returned. Del.
Hi.
Hi. No problem, Del. Yay!
Welcome back.
Del, would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah. Hi. My name's Del. I like penguins. That's about all I got.
What kind of
Yay!
Honestly, all of them.
Yay! We're so happy to see you, Del. Welcome.
So happy to be
How much you
here.
like Sonic?
Thank you.
Wait,
Okay.
what question were you asking, Del? Someone was asking Del a question.
Oh, I was saying,
Oh, I'm
Del,
sorry.
you should tell them how much you love Sonic.
I also love Sonic. But just
Sonic?
mostly Sonic feet.
I told you! It was no projection.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
She's real AF about that.
Okay, Kira, we have a question for you after Del. A couple questions for you, but let's have Kira answer this, and then we'll get to asking Del the questions so we can catch her on
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Catch her off
Which
guard. I was
was
like,
my
damn.
favorite scene out of all of the scenes.
Yes, because you've seen the game. I think Kira's seen the game more than everybody else on this panel, honestly, other than me, obviously.
Okay. I'm gonna cheat partly because I don't think anyone ever considered this. My favorite scene that I was in was when Maline tells Purity she spoke to Orakel, trying to find a way to make Orakel sound suspicious and not give away too much was really fun for me. I really enjoyed just getting my breath caught when I said Orakel, I was coming up with, okay, how do I make it so that it's suspicious and how do I make it sound engaging? That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
But my favorite scene that's not including me is I love Diamonessa's self-reflection scene. The writing between the edginess and the gayness is so delightful to me. That it is absolutely one of my favorite scenes in the whole game.
Speaking of Maline,
Wait, what do you mean gay?
Speaking of Maline and Demonessa, guys, I've been getting fed Yuri crumbs for years and years and years. I am officially promising an on-screen kiss between Maline and Demonessa that really happens, and it's not a dream in the next game. I promise that
Let's
to you.
go.
Finally.
Why would you kiss a girl? That would make your boyfriend upset.
To it.
There's so many strong scenes, so I could go on about a bunch, but I'm not because I already picked two, and that's cheating.
Peachlet is looking for you, Del. Say hi.
Hi, Peachlet. Hi, I'm here.
Yay! Okay, so Del, what was your favorite scene? I have a couple questions for you. What was your favorite scene?
Mostly, probably anything related to weed, since I could relate to it severely.
Did you know that I
Let's
made
go.
you a stoner because you are like one of my favorite stoner friends to chat about weed with?
Oh, I love that actually.
Yeah, I also I made her based off of your design a little bit, like with your hair and all that. But I wanted to give her like a space. I gave her space buns, but you know how you have like those white streaks in your hair. I converted those
Yeah.
into spikes and I put them in her little space buns.
Oh, I love that so much.
You're great. We love to have you. Okay. Also, our next question for you was, what was the recording process like, and were any takes particularly hard for you, Del?
I have a hard time with pronouncing words sometimes, so I felt bad when I had to message you on how to pronounce some stuff. But besides that, I mean, I had a pretty good time recording. I had fun with it.
Yeah, we were smoking together, doing lines.
Yeah, that's good.
That was great. That was great. That was great. That was great. Okay, so that's great.
I
That's
mean,
great.
I was allowed to get high and do my lines. That was allowed.
I mean,
Oh
duh.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, you
I
can.
know.
Well,
That
you
would-
can do that for next. You can do that for Super Underworld.
Yeah, that's
I
just
already got that on my mind. You know I do.
Yeah, I was
That's
doing
just-
Fent when I recorded my lines.
Shut the
what's that called? The Christian method acting. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just method acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Spectacular.
Okay, next. Next question for you guys. We got 2 more questions left, and then we'll get into the gaming. Well, first I'll answer a question because I got a question that's directly to me. Did they capture your vision as a director, Anji? No! They suck! I'm just kidding. I love every single one of their performances. They did such a great job. I love them so much. They did such a good job.
I do suck.
They made me so happy. They did such a great freaking job. Every single one of them, they just they exceeded my expectations. Okay, and I hate to pick favorites or say that anybody is better than the other because it's not true. All of you did an excellent job. But who surprised me the most was Del. Del just completely exceeded my expectations, and I think that you should feel super super proud of yourself with how
Let's
you
go,
you did your
Del.
lines. So.
Del, let's go.
Yes, 100% Del. You brought you to life in such a real way.
Because I do get to hear Del a lot. Like I got to hear Del's voice on her stream and in our on our collabs, and all that. But I never got to see her encapsulate a character like I got to see with all the rest of you. So it was just like a freak. It was like seeing a butterfly come out of a cocoon. It was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, starting from I guess I'll answer some of these questions too because I guess I'm on the panel as well. Did voice acting teach you anything? I got taught that I need to stay the hell away from my mic voicing Maline. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You guys will definitely feel that in the game. I'm so sorry that you guys hear Maline at full power. I'll stay away from the mic and Super Underworld so you can actually keep your eardrums. But voice acting, Maline was really, really fun. I have a bunch of fun. At first, Maline's voice was going to be something like this. It was going to be a little more serious. It was going to be really high pitched still, but it was going to be really, a little bit more serious. She had longer hair and she had a little bit more of a serious attitude. But then I was working on the game at the beginning of it, and then I accidentally made a typo. And then I was like, wait! I should make all L's and make her into the stupidest character I could think of. And then she became a scene girl that also has the IQ of 2. So that was really really
Here's my
fun.
IQ of 2.
Yeah. But yeah, other than voice acting, I'm really really proud of like what I the design of Maline. She feels like really really like recognizable. Like I really feel like I got a Mario or a Sonic off with like her design. It's like really really easy to draw. Like I'm really really
Yeah.
proud of that. I'm really happy about that.
You should be proud of that.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, did voice acting teach you anything, Maestro? Did voice acting for this project specifically teach you anything?
Oh, I, uh, I've never actually like formally taken any kind of like voice act. I imagine it's the same thing for like everyone here. Like I've never really taken any voice acting lessons or anything. So everything is just like me imitating stuff that I've seen on like I don't know movies and television and stuff. And
You did.
I don't know.
You did it.
It's
Just.
That's acting. Yeah.
You did. You did
Yeah.
a freaking class act job. Like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
yeah. All of
thank
us
you,
think
thank
so.
you. But in terms of did I learn anything specific from this? I think I learned, especially because when I had to go edit the voice files, I think something that I learned was that I need to be a little bit more careful with diction because diction can honestly super alter. Honestly, that's such a great look for him too.
Thank you.
Yeah, diction can totally alter how specific sounds come out. Yeah, honestly, seriously, you like keep adding. It's making more and more sense the more you add.
Yeah, the
Um,
pacifier and the cigarette at the same
yeah,
time. Is
yeah,
You gotta-
seriously.
quite a
No, it
choice.
does. It does. It's perfect. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
Goes
you can
hard.
add more.
You got a
Give him a
unicorn
top
horn in
hat
there?
too, you know.
Not the fucking orange.
Hey, why's lemon here?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
No. I'm
Diction-
sorry. I'm getting distracted by that.
Diction,
Yeah, diction.
yeah, it's very important.
Diction
I
is
felt
super
that as
important.
well. I actually, I made it canon that Maline sometimes has these moments of clarity where she does say R's and L's because I kept forgetting to give her R's and L's.
God.
But yeah, you know what?
Self-reflection.
I think something else that I learned was, I guess, doing a more serious and somber type character. Anytime I've ever done any sort of anything, it's usually just been narration or just like announcement type sort of stuff. That's usually what people kind of come to me for my voice. And, doing something like this, like Robot One, who is like, again, more of a somber character, more of a grieving type character. I wanted to put something out there that basically sounded sad, but wasn't, I guess, too quiet. That was something that I wanted to ensure, and to do that, it was so much more important than to just like get closer to the microphone and then
Yes.
doing the same kind of thing. So I did have to. It was like a weird balance. I think that's what I learned the most. It was a weird balance of trying to project the most that I could while still remaining sad
Yeah.
throughout that, and that was like a little bit of a trippy type sort of thing for me because again I'm usually just used to being loud, but yeah, that totally, yeah, I would say that's what I learned. Yeah.
Great job!
Yeah.
You did a fantastic job. I really enjoyed your delivery. It was a lot different from everybody else because everybody else had like a very like forward. Well, I mean, obviously, Maline and a lot of the other characters that I voice were very like freaking loud and upfront. So
Yeah.
it was really cool to have that contrast. It brought Maline down. Like you can see that after she listens to she listens to Robot One's story, she like actually is like quieter and affected by that. So yeah, it really brought a lot to the game, and I really appreciate you for that. V, did voice acting teach you anything?
So, like I mentioned, I do have a bit of a more background, I guess, than average person in the game, I guess. But, like, of course, I still had that, period of time that I hadn't been voice acting. And I think the number one thing that taught me more than anything else is that it doesn't really matter how long you spend without voice acting. That passion that's still there, is just underneath the surface, right? I think it, if anything, helped me rediscover my love for voice acting. Not
Hell
necessarily like any
yeah.
particular skill so much as
There
my
we
love
go.
for it. And I do want to say thank you for that, honey, because
Aw.
you actually convinced me to get back into it again.
And you're coming back for Super Underworld, right?
Yep. Yes. Yes.
Ani,
It's because of that love I rediscovered. So.
Ani's so excited. You could tell because she keeps bringing it up and asking, like she wants to revalidate it in herself.
Aw. But yeah, no, it's because of that love that you helped me rediscover that I genuinely do want to come back and I want to keep pursuing voice acting.
Hell yeah! We love
and,
you.
you
We
know,
want you to be here.
Make younger me happy, I suppose.
Hell yeah!
And I love the entire crew.
Please.
So I hope I can do those voice acting you mentioned wanting to do calls together to like go over lines at, like at the same time. I think that'd be really cool.
Yes,
That's
more of that.
I would adore that so much. So,
Okay,
not necessarily a skill I learned, just a refound love for it. So.
Awesome! Yes, revitalization. We love that. Okay. Mondays. Did voice acting teach you anything? I think that you were one of the more learned fellas that were on the team. So what do you think?
Is that a ghost bong in front of me?
It's a ghost bong.
Okay, I just meant to clarify. It's not entirely what I learned, but it's kind of piggyback on what Fee said. This is my first time actually voice acting in some degree. I've done voice recordings before for stuff I've worked on, but this is my first time voice acting. And I found an appreciation for it. I did not know that I had, so I want to thank you for that. But if I had to say I learned something from it, I think the big thing for me was learning to enunciate better because not most of you don't know this, I'm from around the Baltimore area, and you ever see that video like Baltimore tell us like Aaron, earn?
Yeah.
I speak
Aaron,
if I do not
the iron, earn. Yeah.
yeah, if I don't focus, I speak like that.
Oh,
That's
he's Maryland, bro. He eat crabs.
Hey! I like crab. Better watch it. All right. I like crab.
There's a difference between
East Coast.
There's a difference between eating crab and
East Coast,
only
West
eating
Coast.
crabs, and that's
East
Maryland
Coast, East
people.
Coast.
You're just
East Coast.
yeah, we're bringing that back. Ani, you're just jealous because you don't have Old Bay. You don't have Old Bay in the future. Old Bay seasoning is the best thing ever.
Oh, I guess I don't have Old Bay in the future. but I
Ani just
do.
wishes that she could have crab too.
Yeah, no.
I
future
like
crab
crab. I have crabs in the future. Ooh.
Okay, someone clip that. Someone clip that.
I was literally about to say, don't clip that, please.
That's so good that they got you to
is
say
bad.
that.
All right, clip
That's
it.
so
crazy.
crazy.
I have
That
crabs
is
Just
in the
dancing
future.
around the
Sad.
subject, literally.
Kimmer, clip that. Ani won't get rid of it if you clip it.
I'm
No.
not gonna clip it.
Man.
I'm
Terrible
on the
at getting rid of
panel.
clips.
It's someone else's job today.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I'm feeling lazy.
Was it okay? So did it teach you anything Mondays?
Yes, it taught me. I'm getting better at enunciating my words.
Can
A
you
lot
give
of
me
my
one
words
time?
There we go.
tend to blend together. But
Uh-huh.
I've even recorded something recently for something I'm working on, and the entire time I'm like, dude, you gotta just. If I'm trying to make a cut, it's such a pain because I have to like blend things together. It doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh.
So, the voicing Dad was a good experience for that because I had to do it in a different voice. So it kind of helped me focus on what I was saying a bit more than my usual Maryland slur accent.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna say
can-
this in the most like serious of ways possible, and I'm sure someone's still gonna try clipping me anyways.
Okay.
lip
Sorry about that.
trills. Yeah, lip trills definitely help in terms of like getting loose lips for this sort of voice acting type sort of deal. So that's like a lesson at least from me singing wise. I know lip trills definitely help a whole lot in terms of warming up and getting your mouth in a particular way
Yeah.
to speak.
La 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 la. Just warm ups in general, honestly.
Yeah, warm ups in general help. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kira, did you have did voice acting teach you anything? This was probably one of your first major roles, I believe. So did this role teach you anything?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I did take some acting courses when I was much younger, and one of them was radio, like So there was some amount of me wanting to get into voice acting before, and it was something that I just hadn't gotten into for like almost 20 years or whatever. So there's a big like distance between what I knew and what I started discovering. But a lot of the things that I ended up learning weren't the acting stuffs as much as the I'm new to recording tech and to sending files and stuff. So downloading Audible and not Audible, Audacity, and then like clipping that, and then like learning how to make multiple takes like rapidly, and then I'm like, oh wow, this is actually like super efficient, and like all that was new to me. In terms of the experience of the acting part of it, I think the thing that I learned the most of was diving into Purity. Actually helped, like, because the way that I even picked up Purity's voice, with even the way that I was auditioned for this, is Ani came into his stream, and I have a redeem that's like, get me to imitate a voice or whatever, and she's like, can you do like a really maternal voice, motherly, nurturing voice, and I was like, well, of course I can try that, like, and then she's like, that's perfect, you're good, you're in the game.
Yep.
And
I did a Leonardo DiCaprio gif like in my seat, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. So I guess for me, one of the things that helped is, as I was trying to think of what do I consider feminine and maternal and things like that, I ended up taking a little bit of what I was doing with Purity's voice and incorporating it in a much lower key into my own speaking voice, which is something I'm still evolving and moving. So it actually helped me find a little bit more of what I wanted in my own voice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That makes me happy because I was a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. It was it taught me things that I hadn't expected, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, great. All right. Data. Did voice acting teach you anything?
It told me that I could like get into character, and that it was like a kind of a little easier than I expected it to be. I was kind of anxious going into it at first, but after like a couple of lines, it kind of felt like something I could actually like handle, I guess.
You did a freaking great job. Okay, so when I asked you to be Del, when I asked you to like, okay, that's literally what I was about to say. But when I asked you to be Yu, I just wanted you to like more or less be yourself. Obviously, there was a character that I wanted you to portray, and you did that really, really well. Like you really brought this like drowsy, druggy vibe that I was really wanting, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
I want to say that I was the parts that I wouldn't say concerned, but we didn't have your idea of how your voice would like necessarily fit in with every single one of the lines, and the parts that I was looking forward to hearing your takes on was when Yu gets excited over Maline's killing capacities. and your delivery is far better than anything I could have imagined going in there. I was so happy to hear it and be like, oh my god, this is perfect. Her pogging off over the fire powers was amazing. It's better than I imagined. You did amazing work.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome, guys. What was the hardest part about doing this? I think that a lot of you guys already like kind of just like gave us that. But for me as the director, I think the hardest part about doing it was getting everybody's lines in. There were people whom I had their lines done for months before I actually got to hear them. But once I got to hear them, they really delivered. It was a really great experience that way.
I'm raising my hand. I was a pain in the ass to get in contact with. Let's be honest here. I am always a pain in the ass to get
that
in
was the
contact
hardest
with.
part because I was writing. It was done, and I was just trying to get everything finished. But like I think the hardest part was that because the drawing, the animation, the music that really went smoothly. But sometimes getting a hold of a few voices was a little difficult. But it wasn't like a bad like experience.
think
It
it
was just
was-
like a little bit like it's kind of just like waiting for a game to come out. Like I'm at the edge of my seat
Was
or
that, like,
waiting for
around
like a
my
season
debut
of
time?
your favorite show to come out. Say what?
Was that like around my debut time when that happened? I feel like because maybe that's. I think I
I
was doing,
think
like,
so.
a
I think that you were
subathon kinda
debuting. I
thing.
think you were debuting, and then like I
Yeah.
had some.
I was like,
I had some people
"Honey."
that were like you know like I was throwing a line out for them like freaking like actual celebrity appearances like Gamma and Soul Cam, who I got like in Soul Cam I got in at the very last minute.
I want to because I'm reading the Rock'em Robotics. Imagine not getting your lines recorded for months. Couldn't be me. I want to say that you actually had so many fucking lines.
Yeah.
And I know that your job was hectic as hell.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what you were going through.
Yeah.
You absolutely killed every single one of your lines as the Baron and narrator.
100%.
You did such a fantastic job, and the fact that you did get all of those lines in so quickly when Ani requested them.
And whenever
was, like,
I wanted like a correction, you got it in like ASAP. And yeah, literally, you have
that
you
was
have the most
crazy to me.
You have the most lines in the game, second to Maline, and Maline
Yeah.
has like 500 something lines. So
If
yeah.
there is a voice acting MVP, that's not Ani. It absolutely is
That's
you.
100%.
I
Robot.
will
That's
say,
100%, yeah.
someone said shade. I fully accept that shade. I fully deserve that. I was very difficult to contact, like hands down.
It wasn't. It's and Fee, I love your work in the game, and
What?
this is not meant to be any shade to you. I just
Yeah, there's
No,
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 know-
I was
no
just saying.
shade whatsoever to any of the voices that I got.
That's
Everybody's
me
so
fully
talented.
admitting.
I just, I
Yeah.
just like, I'm literally voicing that like a kid, like a freaking stupid kid with a propeller hat, spinning it around with a huge lollipop in my head, waiting for my favorite Saturday morning show to come on. That's the kind of energy I'm trying to bring. I'm not like, can't believe you guys
Yeah,
can't be
this is-
responsible. Like that's not the energy
this-
I'm bringing.
this is me as a voice actress going like, oh wow, I you know I was going in with my lines and whatever, and I was watching Ani have all of these lines, and I saw all of Robo's parts. This is me coming in from damn. I see how hard Ani has to work to record all these lines and get them in on time. So registering that Robo was doing almost that much work on his own end, like it was just like I felt like giving him just some extra kudos.
Robo
'cause, he worked
like
super hard on that.
You guys, once you play the game, you'll realize that Robo's character is extremely dynamic, and you know he brought all kinds of different vibes to energy levels and all kinds of different stuff to
Like,
to the character. Like it's really
Above
amazing.
and be
Yeah.
above and beyond.
You'll be seeing Robo on
100%.
Saturday's panel at the same time, same place. The narration gives me like campfire storytelling late at night, the Mojave Wasteland vibe. It's so good. It's very lovely. It's very lovely. The narration is absolutely gorgeous. Some people will just work better with a deadline. You know what? For a Super Underworld, I will be doing dates. I have to.
I think it was really unfortunate timing for me.
I need to do
absolutely.
dates. I didn't do dates for a long time, and that led to I did do like very vague do it by this month, but I think that led to kind of me being left in the dark for a while. But it's fine. I got into calls with people, and we got them things done. So I'm not complaining at all. I'm just happy that we got it done. Okay, next question. We got about 2 more questions to go. Guys, get your questions in so I can go ahead and ask these guys one more time before we get into the gaming. We're gonna be gaming in character. Okay, so get ready for that. We're gonna be playing some Among Us. Okay, last few questions, guys. Get your questions in. Ask these guys whatever you'd like to ask them. Is there anything that you'd like? Is there anything that you'd go back and do over, or are you happy with the way everything turned out? Recently, I was watching somebody play the game, and Demonessa's showering scene doesn't have fan service, and I immediately snapped my fingers and said, "Okay, I got to make that into a patch." So that's one thing that I'll go back and do. There's a few there's a few things that there's a few like lines that I forgot to edit, but that's like really like nitpicky stuff. I think that if I had like infinite energy, I would go back and record all of the Maline lines with my new mic, because my new there's a big quality change. So you don't hear a hiss behind Maline's voice. I think the split is like somewhere in chapter 2. I got a new mic and started recording with it, and it sounded like so much better. I would go back and do that. But like I said, this game was like I know an artist who just is very. She's inspirational to me, and her whole process is just, I'm gonna sit down and make the song in 2 seconds and then put it out, and that's how I wanted to make this whole game. She like and like artists like that can make art and like a snap of their fingers. Inspire me so much. That's why I try to make my music without overthinking. That's why I try to make my games without overthinking. That's why I try to do things a little more unconventionally, and things like that, because I think that it really makes me take to the stars with my writing, like the things that I create in general. I think it just really helps them soar instead of be stuck in development hell, which I hate. Okay, Robo, freaking robots, you're all the same. Is there anything that you'd go?
The robophobia coming from you is crazy.
Yeah, normally it's me. That's crazy.
Is there anything that you'd go back and do over, or are you happy with the way everything turned out, Maestro?
I think everything kind of came out the way that it all came out pretty good. I mean, like I said, we did multiple takes of all of this, and I'm pretty sure I still have the file that has us. It was like
talking.
Yeah, I do. It was just us talking. I don't know which ones of those that you chose, but legitimately, like, I don't know. I don't think I would do any of them again. In terms of like being a voice actor for this project, and I don't think I had nearly as much lines as like everybody else who worked on this. So
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But listen, I don't think I would do any of those lines again. The only lines that I would do over again are the lines that you wanted me to do over again.
Yeah.
If there was anything that you wanted me to do again, I would do it in a heartbeat. But otherwise, I was pretty happy.
You
with
did a
how
great
it
job.
came out.
I think you did a great job.
Yeah.
How about you, Fee?
My honest opinion, I would redo all of my lines with a better quality mic than what I had before, and like actually like put the work and time into, individually like properly editing each of the audio to sound as
That was my
crispy
job!
as possible.
Fee, I'm telling you, this project is not like that. This project is not like
I'm
uber professional
so,
project.
I'm always gonna be overly critical of myself, but I was so mad that I like peaked in one line, and I was like, "It's been eating at me, Ani. It's been eating at me."
Baby.
No.
Have you heard me voice act in this project?
I think you sound amazing though. It works for Maline.
Fee, no, you don't understand. She would take the lines that like Nade was giving her, she'd put them in the voice editing, and she'd be like, "No, these are not peaking enough.
I'd ruin them.
We need to up the level.
They need to peak. They need to peak.
Yeah, we need to up the levels to make sure these are peaking, because that's the Maline, that's the Maline signature." You peaking in one line is nothing to lose sleep over.
It's
Though
nothing
I say this
compared
in
to
a
what,
non-hating way, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's like a me thing.
Okay.
I think I could do better than what I did, and that gives me motivation for the sequel. I think that's what I want. Like what I want to say is, if I could go back and if there's anything I would change, it's just that I want to do better than every single time that I have made done lines before. Every time that I put something out from now on, I want to continue to do better, and I'm excited.
And you're
continue
doing great.
So.
You're doing great, Mr. Mime. You're doing a great job.
Not all self-hate. I pinky promise. How dare you call me a mime? I'm gonna kill you.
You're why?
Yeah, your days are numbered, Ani.
Okay, Mondays. Is there anything that you? too.
Call me a mime.
But
you're mad.
Marine was my ears, but great. Yeah, I've heard my ears
Mhm.
just from speaking, so I understand. Is there anything that you would do over Mondays?
I'm a little bit in Fee's camp. I'm like, I kind of wish I could redo the entire thing because I feel like my voice for Dad was not always too consistent. I feel like sometimes
Yes,
I
it
was
was.
like, I feel like it wasn't. But if I could do,
It's
if I had to pick,
consistent, but okay.
It was very
if
consistent.
I had to pick, if I had to pick one thing, I kind of this is. I kind of wish I had pitched more of the little like dumb improvs I was doing while I was recording because I was like some of this stuff I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Maybe Ani would like that, but I also thought it'd be like too presumptuous to just send you stuff like,
Hell
hey, here's
no.
add this to your script. This is your game.
That's
I was like,
that's the whole kind of philosophy though with this game was whatever sticks. I kept telling you guys, like if something that you ad lib and you think it sounds funny, I want you to put it in because literally it was like 2 seconds I could add it in.
And
Well-
another thing is like there's a difference between someone like you saying, "Here's something that I think is funny, and if you like it, add it to your game," and someone else who might come in and the thing is, you won't be offended if Ani goes, "No, that's not me." You might act like it, but you respect her as a creative. But there are people
no.
who will push things on her that and not give her that
Yeah,
option.
yeah.
And
yeah.
that's the difference is how do you bring up these ideas, and if you just spitball an improv line, she's gonna be able to be like, oh, I like that, or oh, I don't like that, and
Well,
the
We
choice
had
is
twice as
hers,
many
and
drugs
that's-
as last time, asking for a friend.
Well, yeah, I know that Ani wouldn't be upset or offended by anything, but I was just like, I put myself in her shoes. Like, if someone came to me with this kind of stuff, me being the overly sensitive bitch I am, I'd be like, I was afraid of Ani interpreting it as like what you said, like me trying to like muscle in on her script, even though it's her fucking this is her baby, not mine.
And the fact that that is a consideration for you at all
Is more
exactly
than I've
why-
received on certain teams.
and is exactly why Ani would trust you and take your good comedic ideas into consideration.
Yeah, because if I don't like an idea, I'll just ignore it. But if I do like an idea, I'm gonna jump on it.
Thank you. I'll definitely try doing that in the sequel.
Absolutely. He's gonna be in pain because he can't have sex with his wife, but it's okay. Kira, is there anything that you'd go
Yes.
back and do over, or are you happy with the way everything turned out?
How real do I want to be here?
All the way?
All the way down.
Okay. Well, and this was one of the things that when someone asked what the hardest part of this was, most of the issues that Ani and I were having were not out of creative differences, but out of me being having some growing to do. And there's a lot of things I would have done differently in the way I interacted back then, and I was lucky enough, and Ani was gracious enough to repair that friendship, to give me that grace, and to see where I was and where I was coming from, and that I never meant harm, and I was trying to be better. And so for me, there was a lot of things that I would have done differently, not involving Maline, but those that grace and stuff I will always be super thankful for, and super grateful I continue to get to be on this project.
I love you, and I'm glad that you are here. Everybody's so thankful to have you here. We love you as Purity. We love you as Mom.
I appreciate it, and yes,
I think you did a great job as Mom, honestly. It sounded really good.
thank you so much. But yeah, that's my real answer. That's my real AF answer. Is there are some things I would have changed back then, but nothing involving Maline. I think I'm pretty happy with the writing assistance that I added. Anything that made into the game always makes me super happy when people pog off over.
Yeah, they're horrible. Anyway, Del, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You did a great job. I
I'm
love
just
your
so
ideas.
grateful.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so
Good.
grateful.
You should be. Okay, Del.
Oh.
Del.
Yeah,
Is there anything that you'd go back and do over? Or are you happy with the way everything that you did turned out?
I'm happy with how things turned out, but I would go back with like a little more confidence and not be like as scared to like experiment with stuff.
Well, if you want to come back for the sequel, you'll get that chance, right? You'll come back, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
Still, not gonna lie, Yu Yu was envisioned to be a player too, and in a like a ideal world, when Maline hits people, they are hit with like love and they have like hearts over their eyes and stuff. And when Yu Yu hits people, she just tears
Slices them apart and bleeds them, yeah.
Oh, what?
That's all Del. That's like all Del.
Sounds goofy.
Gooby! Let's see. Anybody else have any final questions to ask us before we get into the gaming session?
I need to
Rapid fire.
use the washroom
Yeah, me too.
before we do the gaming.
Wait,
too,
can
me
we
too.
get a pee break too? Can I get a pee break?
Yeah. Okay. Give us some questions.
I gotta go to the little pandas room too.
Yeah. Give us some questions, guys. We'll be back in about however long and to play some Among
I'll be
Us.
back in no more than 2 minutes. 1 minute for pissing and 1 minute for washing.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's take a little break. Thank you so much
0
for
seconds to
coming
run up
to the thanks so much for coming to the panel, and it's not over yet. We're gonna have some great events coming up, so yeah, let's go ahead and water break, bathroom break, and we'll see you guys back in just a little while.
Yes.
See you soon.
Hello? Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, Maline, thank you for inviting me and your father to play this with your friends.
When does the internet start?
I don't know why. I don't know why. They added a soundtrack to Among Us. I think it kind of sucks.
I think I'm going to mute
Is
it.
this the internet?
Ah!
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, everyone deafen. Shut up. I didn't do any settings. Oh God. I'm scared. Okay, swipe card and admin. I swiped the card and admin. I have to swipe the card and admin. I remember where it is. Who closed the doors? Who closed the doors? Pull the lever. Pull the lever. Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Okay, first try. Inspect sample. Oh, robot. Electrical. Oh, that's scary. I don't want to be in there with him. Okay. Oh, get away from me! I have to do my task. David? How was Skelly? Okay. Next. Why are you following me around? Dad! Ah! Okay. What happened? Who found the body?
What?
Undefined. Dad and Mom undefined. Undefined.
I didn't do nothing.
I found someone's body right above the electrical room.
Imagine not indeafening. That's crazy.
Who? Okay, it was Purity. Purity's dead forever.
Who?
My dad, my mom. Your wife.
I thought her
Man,
name was
that
Mom.
sucks.
Oh my god, your mom died.
Whoa, there's lore to this.
I'm sorry for your loss, Maline. That really sucks.
Well,
My
Maline,
mom.
were you mad at your mom and killed her?
No, I didn't kill my mom. You were chasing me around. Honestly,
No, you were following me. I was trying to have my private time. That's all dads do.
I think it's purple.
What?
Wait,
Now, why would I do
why?
it?
Why do
I'm
you
way
think
too
it
high
was
to do that.
purple?
Dad was following me around, and I saw Robot One in the bottom of the garbage compactor. So I think
I'm
it's
just saying-
purple.
Maline, why did you lock me in that one room with you and you stared at me
I
for a long
didn't
time?
do that. You literally were chasing me around.
You're really here blaming your
No,
own friends?
no. I wasn't doing that. It was outside your bedroom. I would have assumed it was chasing you, but no, your bedroom's on the ship. I checked the map.
If you want to win the game, vote purple.
Okay, I feel like Maline is trying to be a little too difficult with this. And I think we need to throw her into space just to, put her in her place.
Look at me.
It
No,
sounds
guys.
like sabotage.
No. I love Yu-Gi-Oh as much as the next person.
No,
Do you?
I think Maline has a good point. I'm gonna go with Maline's option.
Man, I really don't like the purple guy.
You listen. You killed
Very
somebody. If you killed
crazy.
somebody, then you gotta go.
Pretty sure it was Maline.
Listen, Yu, it's not you.
Yeah.
It's Maline.
It's me.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
you.
it's
No, but
probably her.
I don't think she killed him.
There's only
Can I-
10 seconds
Well.
left.
Okay, so
Who
I'm
has
not
that?
pro
Yeah.
kill.
Okay, vote someone, Yu-Yu, because, you got 3 seconds to vote.
I don't think it was you, but can I push them out into space?
That's crazy. That's
The Maline
crazy.
votes are crazy.
That's
Oh, wow.
The votes on me
Your
are
dad
absolutely
won against you.
insane. Go ahead and deafen. Oh, Jesus. I'm staying away from God and purple, because I know that black is definitely not the imposter. Ah! Fue 9
Yeah, I feel like there's
You
something
guys are
more
very
important
slow to
going on.
undeafen.
I'm deafened! I'm deafened! I'm deafened!
What?
Oh, it's Gwen! It's Gwen! I saw Gwen kill! I saw Gwen kill Wobot one in the hallway! It's Gwen! Vote Gwen right now if you want to win!
Okay, now it's definitely Maline, and I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you for
No,
murdering
it's
people,
not me!
Princess.
No,
Honestly,
it's not me!
I'm
I
really
saw-
impressed.
It's Gwen! Get Gwen! Get Gwen out of here! Get Gwen out of here right now!
Oh.
I will
Sorry,
never
honey.
forgive
That's
you! I literally saw Gwen! I literally... I literally saw Gwen! I saw Gwen kill someone in cold blood! I saw Gwen kill someone in cold blood! That's crazy! and Gwen even admit, what the hell? You guys let Gwen win!
Honestly,
I'm pretty sure it was
That's
Maline.
that's
Pretty sure it was you.
That's
Maroon.
maroon. That's
Oh.
maroon.
You-
First of all,
you
second
guys-
of all, that doesn't. Killing in this game does not feel nearly as good as it normally does in hell. Honestly.
Maline, I'm gonna be honest with you.
believe that out of everyone, it was Guy that killed that one.
Well, that okay. You were Maroon. Okay. I thought you were Gwen, but okay. I guess I'm
No,
bad.
I'm gray, which kind of put a little stamp
Oh,
on it.
my bad. I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah, that's why I killed you. Self-preservation.
But you didn't even kill me. You just voted for me to get killed, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, but I pressed the button.
Kind of worse.
I said I could press that guy said I could press the button. That was kind of cool of him.
Okay. You know what? I said, oh, well, okay, well, I guess I was wrong. I should have said Goa. I said Goa as a killer, but I guess I was wrong. I just saw Gwen on my screen, and I guess I calmed wrong. I'm sorry.
Guys, I got a grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese! I love grilled
Sure.
cheese! Yay!
Mm.
Oh my god, let's play again! Let's play again. Do we need more time to vote? Do we want faster speed? Or what are you thinking?
I think it's
Well-
fine as it is.
Whoa.
I'm
It went-
not really sure, hon, because I died really early, so no
I
opinion.
can't believe you tried to kill me so fast.
Okay, I'm sorry, you. I should have thought about it just a little bit longer. I mean, the little shark was probably eating full people. It was definitely eating people. I literally saw someone die in the hallway, and nobody believed me because I didn't calm right. So I guess it's
Maline.
really my
Maline.
fault.
I literally killed them right in front of you, and you blamed your dad.
Okay, I
That's
just
pretty
did. I'm colorblind.
Frankly, that's gonna make dinner a little awkward, but I did kill you, so I guess we're even.
I guess discussion time could be 30 seconds. Let's make discussion time about 4 or 5 seconds. We'll make the speed a little bit faster, so we can go and walk around. Kill distance. Let's make the kill distance nice and short, so just in case people want to freaking play the wrong game. Oh wait,
We just got-
Maline,
So
do
who's
you
this guy
have
again?
an issue with how that game went?
no, I was the wrong one. I did it wrong.
Well,
Maline, look, I
you'll
have a
get it
horn.
next time, I promise.
Ah.
Thing.
I got this cool horn that humans have.
Well, about one, I'm so happy to see you again. I thought you were dead forever.
I wish people had voted for, the right person.
Me too. Well, about one, I think that.
Listen, don't be too mad. It's just a skill set, okay?
Okay.
The important thing is someone died, but it was
You know,
pretty fun.
I saw you from a distance and I was like, that looks pretty sus. So I went forward and then I backed off because I thought you were chasing me. And then you killed me right in front of Maline.
I was absolutely chasing you.
And then I calmed the wrong person.
I'm sure that happens to everyone.
It doesn't. I'm literally the only one. Everybody hates me for a reason in hell, Mom.
If it helps, I forgive you.
Devin. Okay. well, all right. I do my task. Electrical. You. Yeah. Put the wires on the wires. I like eating candy. I love video games. I love being nice to everyone. Ah! Oh!
Look, I'm not trying to be sus here, alright? But I did just see you stop in place.
I
before
need you guys
Wow.
to 100% believe me right now. It is Black,
Yeah.
and it's no one else but Black. Black killed
agree.
someone in the nuclear reactor room, and I swear to God,
Wait.
I know that I made a bad call last time, but Yu is the most killer in the whole world.
You're saying you
No.
killed somehow killed your father?
No,
Why would I do that to you?
you killed my dad.
You.
Okay.
What do you have to say about
You.
yourself?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
I'm
don't
so proud
really
of you.
remember it happening that way.
Well,
How do you remember?
that's pretty damning.
What?
Well, I don't really remember much, but
I say.
it didn't happen that way. Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me?
Yeah, no, I definitely saw you
Bye.
stop before the sabotage,
Yeah,
but I can't really blame
you
you.
murderer.
It's really hard to
Not
have
you
the same
voted for me. That's crazy to me. I'm Black.
No, whatever. Whoa.
I can't believe you just said that.
Maline, your skin is literally red.
I'm Black and gay. Let's go!
absolutely,
Let's go!
hon.
Get her out of there! Alright, let's go!
Guys, I was a ghost.
That's fine.
Wait, where's everybody? Okay, you okay. Where's everybody else? Mom? Okay.
Frankly, you murdering me kind of puts a strain on my relationship. But I did invite you for supper next week, so I guess I can't back out of that.
No,
Okay.
you certainly can't.
Sorry about
We're doing that for Maline.
Yeah, I love you. You're my best friend.
I may be a demon, but I still just into societal expectations.
Can we
That's
not?
just plain rude.
Can we not have boy for dinner though?
You're just mad your attempt to kill us ended in failure 83 times.
Can we not do this in front of the guests?
Well, can we have like something like bagels for dinner instead of like dead bodies? I'm getting really tired of that.
Hold on, guys. Can we pause for a second before we restart up again? I gotta get some weed. 1 second.
Yeah. Well, no problem.
Thank you.
Why are they getting weed? They're outside. It's not good for your garden.
Dad, he means the drug.
One drug? Huh. Doesn't seem like to be very
For
effective.
everyone?
I'm sure he brings enough for everyone. You know that his pockets are deep.
Wait, we're in space.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you just realized that.
We are in space.
Thanks, metal guy.
I want to customize myself to kind of hat or something. Twigger with the coral, the pink. Yes, I want pink.
I got this cool human horn. They just have put on their heads, I think.
The horns? Are the horns?
Honestly, I think watching you kill Maline's dad was almost as cool as the first time that we had Maline spit on the person we were about to kill. Honestly, I think
You
it
guys,
was almost as cool. Not quite though.
you
There's
guys
fun ways
know
to
that
do
I really hate spitting on people before you guys just descend on them and kill them, right?
it. Yeah, sure.
Maline, I taught you worse than
Yeah.
that. You should always spit on people.
I don't like spitting on people.
Honestly,
Because
just step on them too.
Maline, spitting on people's a relatively harmless way to fit in with your peers.
I don't want to
Yeah,
spit
let's
on
take a
them.
hit
I don't spit on people anymore.
Oh,
Anyway.
I
Anyone?
suppose.
I also enjoy
Anyone want to
yelling.
Take a hit together. Anybody want weed as well?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You want some for sure.
Alright.
No thanks, I don't want to mow the lawn.
Give me some of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to smoke.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then.
I love showing stuff with. I love showing experiences with my friends.
Evil experiences?
Well,
No.
I suppose there's room for both in a unifier world.
Yay! Mom, I can't believe I just heard you say that!
Oh, I wish I could dissipate in this game real bad right now.
Alright, guys, now that we're nice and stoned, let's play games!
You're stoned already.
I want to do asteroids! Jesus Christ. Ah! Jesus Christ. I'm really good at that. Here we go. What the hell? You're so scary in this game. Fix lights. In electrical, I assume. Hi, Alex Watches. I'm happy that you're here. Thank you so much for joining my stream. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, too! Who was it electrical?
Is everyone unmuting?
Hi.
Who was it?
Why did
Who was
why
it
did two
electrical?
people die?
Oh, your father's
Where is
not very
everyone?
good at staying alive, is he?
I thought that's loyal. I thought that's literally why you married him.
I know. I'm feeling a little bit like I might have misjudged.
Please don't break up right in front of us.
I mean, there's no discussion to be had. He's dead.
I don't want to have to feel bad for you.
I was at the admin trying to swipe a card.
What were you?
So who was in electrical?
I wasn't electrical, but I found the body.
Guy, where were you?
I was in the cafeteria taking a smoke.
That
That checks out.
that leaves suspicion on you, Robot One. Where were you?
I was all the way over where navigation is, on the right side of the board, not next to anyone.
Maline, I don't want to believe the worst in you, but I also want to believe the worst in you when I say this. Did you kill?
No! I literally found the body. Why would I
I'm so proud
self-report?
of you.
Maline, did you kill your dad?
No!
Why would she do that just to
That's pretty good.
report?
Yeah, I'm not self-reporting. I honestly, just to
You
keep...
killed your dad and your friend?
No! I think it's Gway. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's Gway.
Why are we?
You think it's
why are we
Robo
blaming-
One?
I mean...
Why are we blaming Robo One? It's a little
Where
accusatory.
were you, Mom?
I told you I was in admin trying to swipe a card.
Okay, well that leaves only one person that's not a killer. And I believe that it's Robot One.
You seem really fixated on me for some reason, Maline.
I feel like their alibi was a little too specific.
Well, I will
So,
say I did see
I'm gonna be
Robot
honest,
One
Maline.
in the right
That-
of
Does
the
anyone know
stage.
where the second body was?
I have no clue, actually.
Maline,
Maybe we
I just
just...
want to let you know, if you killed, I'm so proud of you. This really shows a lot of growth.
I hate killing! Skip!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip because there's no way to know.
Mm-hmm.
I already know just by how you said that it was you, Purity.
Whoa.
Oh!
A
Wow.
lot of accusations.
Oh my gosh! Okay, well, I guess we'll have to say. This is the best.
Wait, who? 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 Who?
feel it. Ah! Jesus Christ. Ah! Oh. Okay. That's more or less what I expected. Wow, how did I, wow, guys are really good at this game.
So
Okay, so
Maline may have been onto something.
wasn't Maline
Maline was dead.
where did
She
you
was in that-
find Maline?
She was
Where,
in that
real
section.
quick, before then,
Yeah.
Purity, where were you?
I did I cleaned the vent in the cafeteria, then I swiped the card, and then I went to the left side of the ship by the engines.
Purity, I just have to ask one thing.
Did you? Yes,
Why did you
go ahead.
kill both your husband and your daughter?
That's you seem really eager to pin it on me. I think it might be you, Robot One.
Why? If you're not the killer, definitely
Dude,
pin it on
if you're not the
Purity.
killer, why wouldn't you just proudly say that? Honestly, just say it.
Wait,
It's okay.
If I was the killer?
I don't care. I don't care who. I don't care who.
No, I mean it wasn't me. I would have owned up to it at this point, I think.
Robo One, why do you think it's Purity? And Purity, why do you think that it's Robo One?
He was really eager to blame me last round with very little proof, which I think is deflection.
It's true. I had no proof. But the way that you said that last statement, the very last couple of seconds, when you mentioned, well, I guess I should just skip then. Yes. Yes. That is the sound of someone who's guilty and knows it.
I mean, it
wants to simply
could
move
have
on to the
been
next
you
round.
again, Guy, but I don't think the odds will work on that. So,
I'm literally just
Robot
minding
One
my
trying to
business for
get me
once.
last round makes me think it's him, and that he self-reported here.
Yeah, if you're not the killer
Look,
and you vote
I'm-
for me on this, Purity auto wins.
look, I don't care who the killer is. I just want us all to get out of here, personally, so I'm going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo, or whatever.
Let's go.
Oh man.
And pray that it's, well, not pray. Hope,
Wait,
I
insults!
suppose,
I'm
that
bad at
we
insults.
figure it out.
I can't do insults. You really pretty.
Oh, well,
Thank
you lose.
goodness.
It's nothing against you, it's just I had to
Goodbye,
win.
Purity. Wait, no. No, Guy. No. No, Guy. Not again. Not again.
Man, I'm like the least.
Guys really good. Guys really good at this game. Like I won't lie. He's like actually really good.
You guys are really bad at not getting murdered. I'm a pro at getting murdered, so I'm good.
I'm a pro at murdering. I'm surprised Yu's not doing better. You, come on.
What do you guys feel? How you guys feel about one more game before
So,
we?
Robot One, how do you feel about this reads now?
Are you in a? Are you in a problem?
Honestly.
Purity? I'm sorry.
This personally, I think this speaks a lot to humanity, if you will.
You're the only
Thank God
human
speaks nothing
here.
on me.
That's why she keeps winning.
Yeah, I keep winning because I'm good. Not really.
Why do
Jesus.
they keep setting you up as imposter?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
You're really good at not wearing it on your voice.
Thank
Move
you.
over here.
It's an admiral train hell.
Get
It's
robot
what?
over here. It's an admirable trait. That's what Mom said. She always says
Oh,
that
admirable.
about. Oh, admirable. Okay, all right. I like emeralds because they're shiny and green.
Not emerald. That's the wrong word, Maline.
Okay. You're ready to death
When does the
it.
game start?
Admire.
That's Wally. I should not be drinking coffee to hydrate myself. O2, where's O2 at? Isn't that up here? This game was really popular in like 2020. Do our task to tell if we can win the game. Oh. I did bad. Alright. Oh, Simon says it's so annoying. He leaves the other sitting duck for so long. Ah! I never get to do Simon Says! Well, it's not Guy this time.
Oh, well, there goes my easy vote.
The robot did it. The robot did it. I told you robots were no good.
There goes my weed.
Dad, I have one question.
Why did you betray humanity? Or Damien and I
What?
would never do that to humanity.
Yeah, I said humanity. That's us, not humans.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
did you betray
demons.
this?
Yeah.
Dad, I just
see-
have one question for you, Dad.
His allegiance lies with the humans.
Yeah, ask the question, robot.
Why did you walk right past the body instead of reporting it?
I tried to get your attention, but then I realized you were the murderer. Why didn't you report it? You were in the room with the body.
I'm the one who reported it.
Husband, this is true.
I'm not sure how this game works.
Did you or did you not walk past the body without reporting it?
No, I found the body. I looked in there. I was gonna go report it. I think that's how this game works.
I say
Are we on the internet?
I do believe you would be stupid enough to not understand the game.
Thanks,
that
man.
that is an alibi. I do think could happen.
Yeah, this Roblox game is weird.
I'll say this. If we want to skip, we can. But Dad definitely did it. I finished all of my tasks already.
You're
You
dead?
said you
The
killed
robot.
You just said you won't betray humans, and killing demons is part of humans.
Well, I'll
That's
skip for
literally,
now.
that's literally
Huh?
untrue, Dad. That humans and demons are so
we're
different.
not killing him.
I know, he said he wouldn't betray them, and I said I would never betray Demon Nom and LDD, whatever the word I said was.
I think I'm going to vote you, Dad. I think you're very suspicious.
Either way, you're grounded.
Oh,
Oh,
Goodbye, Dad.
goodbye.
see ya.
Woo!
Oh, dang.
I died for once.
We actually won! Oh my god!
Doesn't matter, you're still grounded. No weed from that guy for 1 hour.
I don't think you can.
What did I do?
I don't think you can ground people that are in the family.
I just did. I said you're not allowed to have weed.
Can I have his weed?
Yes, you can have double the weed. I don't know why you all want plants so badly, but whatever. Maline can't have any.
What? No,
That's what you get for murdering your papa.
I want candy more anyway.
No candy either.
No
What is she
candy
allowed
until
to
you drink
eat?
in your blood, young woman.
I hate blood!
No candy until you finish your ice cream.
Yay! Help!
It's like telling a
best
child
Kenny
you
Maline.
can't eat your broccoli until you finish your cake.
And broccoli makes people miserable. That's why it's so good.
Oh, that's actually one of the most healthiest things I've ever heard you say. Don't ruin it,
What?
please. Don't try to ruin it, please. Don't try to go backtrack on it to the point where it's not even relevant anymore.
I don't even know what you just said.
Never mind. Let's do one more game and then we'll do some script reading.
Okay.
That
Okay.
works for me, sweetheart.
After the next one, I do have to go. I gotta attend to things.
No problem.
They're going to Utopia.
No. There's no such thing.
Nerd.
What?
Do your tasks. Perpetual peace sign go. Ah! Oh.
That was really quick.
Oh, did someone kill the metal guy?
I think that is queer. I was right next to him fixing reactor, so I think that is queer this round.
Yeah, Maline was doing something and I was hitting something with a wrench. I apparently fixed something, which kind of sucks,
You
but
fixed
whatever.
it.
I swiped a card and then went and refilled a fuel bottle.
A credit card, haha. Wives, am I right, people?
No, the admin
What?
card. Like, I literally saw Robot One there.
I'm not sure what we're doing.
Well, I mean, you
I'm-
reported it, so it's either Guy, or like
Well,
one of you two.
I'm a little high, but you're gonna have to take my word. But I definitely saw a guy vent after walking past the robot.
You saw Guy vent? I'm voting him.
Are
Hey,
there shapeshifters?
I totally vented.
Oh, what?
you know what?
No, hold
I was looking for an excuse to do an
Maline,
easy guy vote.
Did you turn
so
on Maline?
let's
Did you
do
turn on
this.
shapeshifters?
Did I turn on shapeshifters? No, there's no shapeshifters.
Thank
Oh,
God.
you're not a
It was
shifter or whatever
totally
it is.
me.
What?
I have no regrets. I told you, if you kill, you be honest about it. I have no regrets.
Ah, okay.
I think he's lying.
I think Robo 1 deserved it.
What?
I think this guy wants to get launched into space so we
I
can sell
have
weed to
s-
space.
I have so much respect
Such
for you,
a goody
Guy.
two-shoes all game.
I'm honestly going to respect the shit out of you as
My
we
only
launch
regret-
you out of space.
My only regret is not killing Purity next.
Maybe next time.
I
Yeah.
like this guy. He's got a fun vibe to him.
Yeah, he's my friend.
To be honest.
We should murder people together sometime.
Oh,
you
Go
saying
to
I
the
should
blood
murder
park.
Are you saying I should murder Purity?
No.
I mean, I feel like I wouldn't really like that, but I am pro murder, so I'm a bit biased on the topic.
I see.
Bye, Guy.
So
Oh.
crazy how many times Guy was the imposter.
And I won twice.
Can barely believe
Yay!
how often
Among
you've been
Us
the
in
imposter.
character. Yay!
Oh, he was the imposter? I thought we were just killing him.
Oh.
Well, that worked out
That
well.
was fun.
That was great. Guy, thank you for so much for coming. We will read the
Thank
script
you for
now.
having me.
Yes.
I will see you guys later. I'm a little too stoned right now, let's be honest.
You're doing
Fantastic.
fantastic.
You're great.
Thank you.
Yeah, we loved having you.
Yes.
It was good being here, guys. Totally out of character. Mwah. I adore you guys, and Ani, best of luck
Yes.
with the rest of your VA panel. I look forward to seeing Saturdays as well.
Absolutely. If you can make it for that, I would love to see you.
Sounds good. See you later. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Have a good one.
Go get Maline right now, and if you don't have Maline yet, then you're fucking stinky.
Who was that guy?
Oh
I'm unsure.
my God! Everybody, open the Bee movie script.
A movie about a bee. These humans are crazy.
Humans are great.
I can't believe we're about to read this garbage.
I'm so excited. Okay, me, I'm going to be Belly. Okay,
Okay.
you are going to be Adam. That's Belly's best friend.
Okay. Where are you finding this?
It is in the chat. Let me go ahead and pin it because people were sending My Little Pony gifts and chat made it go swallow into the depths of the underworld.
You said who am I again?
You're Adam.
Adam? Okay.
Hello, Maxis. I'm glad you could make it too.
Hello, hi, Maxis. All right, B movie soundtrack.
Buzz.
B movie soundtrack. Nobody has a full play of it because nobody cares. All right, that's fine.
I bet the bees care.
I bet the bees care quite a bit too. Okay. All right. Does everybody have the script up?
Uh-huh.
Mine's upside down.
What about one? You will play the narrator.
Alright.
Purity, you will be playing Janet. And then
Okay.
you will be playing Martin.
Everyone else.
No,
No.
just Martin. But as the roles expand, I will cast them on the fly.
Sounds good to me.
All right, are we?
My little unifier organizing everything.
I don't know what that word means, but I don't like it.
I don't know. Just do it. Well, time to read the script. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready?
Okay. What about one? Take it away.
Where am I starting from?
Cold opening.
Oh, 3 cards. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
It's so metal.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Yeah, let's shake it up a little.
Barry, breakfast is ready.
Coming! Hang on a second. Hello?
Am I reading the in between parts?
No.
Oh, wait. That could be cool, actually.
Okay.
Let's run
I'll
it
read
back all the way. Let's run it back. Let's run it back to Barry wearing the sweater he picked, and I'll go ahead and do that again.
Okay.
Barry wearing the sweater he picked, looking in the mirror.
Yeah, let's shake it up a little.
He picks the black and yellow one. He then goes to the sink, takes the top off a container of honey, and puts some honey into his hair. He squirts some in his mouth and gargles. Then he takes the lid off the bottle and rolls some on like deodorant. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, yells up at Barry.
Barry, breakfast is ready.
Coming!
Sound effects, phone ringing. Barry's antennae vibrate as they ring like a phone. Barry's hands are white. He looks around for a towel.
Hang on a second!
He wipes his hands on his sweater and pulls his antennae down to his ear and mouth.
Hello?
His best
Barry?
friend, Adam Flayman,
Sorry.
is on the other end.
You got it.
Barry?
Adam?
Can you believe this is happening?
Can't believe it. I'll pick you up.
Barry sticks his stinger in a sharpener. Sound effects. Buzzing as his stinger is sharpened.
Ah!
He tests the sharpness with his finger. Sound effects. Bing.
Looking sharp.
Barry hovering down the hall, sliding down the staircase banister. Barry's mother, Janet Benson, is in the kitchen.
Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Barry's father, Martin Benson, enters. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, Queen gives birth to 1,000 tuplets, resting comfortably.
Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son, and a perfect report card. All B's. It's hard to do that voice.
Mushing Barry's hair. Very proud.
Ma, I've got a thing going here.
Barry readjusts his hair and starts to leave.
You've got some lint on your fuzz.
She picks it off.
Ow! That's me.
Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000.
Barry zips off.
Bye.
Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house.
1 second, chat. I gotta go get some water real quick.
Good idea.
What's
This is
water?
so beautiful. Thank you,
I can't-
Gospel.
I can't believe we're reading this.
I'm happy we're doing this. I can finally stretch my legs out as an actor. I knew I'd be good at it.
This is one of the few movies that I actually have blacklisted.
I came back to Blacklisted.
Movie.
What'd you say, Yu?
I've never seen this movie.
Let me give you one word of advice. Don't.
Let me give you one word of advice. B.
Del, I'm going to force you to watch this movie with me.
Okay,
Who's
I'm
Del?
down for that.
Oh no. What did I just say? Where am I? Who am I? Did I get water? Is everybody ready?
I think we're ready again.
Okay,
I
go.
still don't know what water is.
Cut to sequence 750, driving to graduation. External shot of the B suburb. It's morning. A garage door opens. Barry drives out in his car.
What's that? What's a car?
Oh, gosh. Barry's friend, Adam Flayman, standing by the curb. He's reading a newspaper with the headline, Frisbee hits hive, internet down, B standard. I heard a sound, and next thing I knew, whammo. Barry drives up, stops in front of Adam. Adam jumps in.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Barry. Is that fuzz gel?
Oh, Whittle, it's a special day. Finally graduating.
I never thought I'd make it.
Yeah, 3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school,
Those were so awkward.
3 days of college. And I'm glad I took I'm glad I took off 1 day in the middle and just hitchhiked around the hive.
You did come back different.
They drive by a bee who's jogging.
Hi, Barry.
Hey, Artie. Growing a mustache? Looks good.
Barry and Adam drive from the suburbs into the city.
Hey, did you hear about Frankie?
Yeah.
You going to his funeral?
Oh, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows you sting someone you die. You don't waste it on a squirrel. He was such a hothead.
Yeah, I guess he could have just gotten out of the way.
They drive through a loop-de-loop.
This movie's so stupid.
I hate it so much.
Whoa! Whoa! Wee!
I love this incorporating the amusement park right into our regular day.
I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations.
Cut to sequence 95. Graduation.
Was it
External
Japan?
shot of the graduation ceremony. Continuous. Barry and Adam come to a stop. They exit the car and fly over the crowd to their seats.
Oh, boy. Quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances.
Oh my gosh. They land in their seats.
Well, what about what is suffering? Well, Adam, today we are men.
We are.
Be men.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Barry hits Adam's forehead. Adam goes into the rapture.
Ew. You tell me this is this disgusting, Maylene?
Jesus.
An announcement comes over the PA.
Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Boswell.
Dean Boswell steps up to the podium. The podium has a sign that reads, "Welcome graduating class of," with train station style flipping numbers after.
Welcome to the new brush your teeth. Welcome to the new Hive City graduating class of.
The numbers on the podium change to 9:15.
9:15. And that concludes our graduation ceremonies and begins a career at Honix Industries. Are we gonna pick our job today?
I heard it's just orientation.
The rows of chairs change in transformer-like mechanical motion to Universal Studios Toy trams. I can't believe I'm reading this.
I can't believe I read that.
Boswell walks off stage.
Whoa, heads up. Here we go.
Sequence 125. Factory.
I think you should do this, Kira.
Keep your hands and antenna inside the tram at all times.
Dejen las manos y antenas adentro del tram todos tiempos.
Whoa, you sounded just like Maylene.
I wonder what it's gonna be like.
A little scary.
Barry shakes Adam violently the same way I would want to.
Going to get a beer for this.
Can you get me one? That sounds really nice.
Ah!
The tram passes under signs reading Honix, a division of Honesco, a part of the Hexagon Group.
You want to go, Trudy, Bob?
Yeah, I wanna try out a voice for this. Welcome to Honix, a division of Honesco and a part of the Hexagon Group.
This is it.
The Honix doors open, revealing the factory.
Wow.
We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive, where our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, scent adjusted, and bubble contoured into this.
Sorry, you read that. The first thing when you read pollen jocks, I was thinking, pollen jockey! Oh, boy. Okay.
I'm gonna kill you violently.
I see that you're a robot of high quality taste as well.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. All right.
Jeez.
Trudy grabs a test tube of honey from a technician.
This soothing, sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow you all know as...
Everybody, honey!
Hey,
N-E-Y.
That was not the most planned out thought thing I did.
Trudy flips the flask into the crowd and laughs as they all scramble for it. A girl bee catching the honey.
That girl was hot.
She's my cousin.
She is?
Yes, we're all cousins.
Right. You're right.
That was like straight up out of the game. Like, that was like just a moment out of the game.
At Honix, we also constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology.
A stunt bee in a helmet getting hit with a newspaper, and then a shoe, and a fly swatter. He gets up and gives a thumbs up. Graduate bees applaud.
Yay!
I did it too early. Do I applaud now?
Yes, applaud now.
Ah, bees! Woo! What's a bee?
What do you think he makes?
Not enough.
And here we have our latest advancement, the Krellman.
Wow, what does that do?
Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions.
An angle on the Krellman machine. Bees with almond-shaped hats on, rotating around the wheel to catch drips of honey. Adam's hand shoots up.
Can anyone work on the Krellman?
Of course, most bee jobs are very small ones. But bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. There are over 3,000 different bee occupations. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
Bees cheer.
Ah, we're all gonna die.
There's an angle on Barry's smile dropping slightly.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference?
And you'll be happy to know that the bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27 million years.
So you'll just work us to death?
We'll sure try.
Ah!
Everyone laughs except for Barry.
Wages!
The tram drops down a log flume type steep trail. Cameras flash as all the bees throw up their hands. The frame freezes into a snapshot. Barry looks concerned. The tram continues through 2 doors. Sequence 175, walking the high. Interior of the Honix lobby. There's an angle on the log flume photo as Barry looks at it.
Wow, that blew my mind.
What's the difference? Adam, how could you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make.
Well, I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life.
But Adam! How could they have never told us that?
Barry, why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth.
Not wrong. They walk by a newspaper stand with a sandwich board reading, Bee goes berserk. Sting 7, then sell.
This guy's fucking awesome.
There's an angle on A bee filling his car's gas tank from honey pump. He fills his car some, then takes a swipe. Newspaper bee to the to the bee guzzling gas.
Hey!
Barry and Adam begin to cross the street.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, but Adam, did you ever think that maybe things work a little too well around here?
They stop in the middle of the street. Please, someone. The traffic moves perfectly around them.
Like what? Give me one example.
I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about.
They walk off. Sequence 400. Meet the jocks.
Oh, my time has come.
Sound effects. The sound of
Pollen Jackie!
Follow Jackie!
I knew that one of you was going to do that.
Pan down from the Hunnick statue.
Please kill the gate! Royal Nectar Force on approach! Royal Nectar Force on approach! Wait a second! Check it out! Hey! Those are pollen jocks!
Wow.
4 patrol bees fly in through the hive's giant Gothic entrance. The patrol bees are wearing fighter pilot helmets with black visors.
I've never seen them this close.
I know what it's like to go outside the hive.
Yeah, but some of them don't come back.
The nectar from the pollen jocks is removed from their backpacks and loaded into trucks on their way to Hunnick's. A small crowd forms around the patrol bees. Each one has a pit crew that takes their nectar. Lou Ludusa hurries a pit crew along.
I feel like Monday should do this.
Mhm.
You guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. I love it. What's a sky?
Look up, Dad!
Oh.
Cool girls are jumping up and down and squealing to
He's literally being like freaking dragged across hot coals. I wonder where those guys have just wait. I wonder where those guys have just been.
I don't know.
Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what.
You can't just decide one day to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that.
Right.
Pollen jocks cross in close proximity to Barry and Adam. Some pollen falls off onto Barry and Adam.
Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will ever see in a lifetime.
It's just a status symbol. I think bees make too big a deal out of it.
Perhaps. Unless you're wearing it, and the ladies see you wearing it.
There's an angle on apparently 2 girl bees in a hive. Okay.
This is great. This part is crazy.
Those ladies, aren't they our cousins too?
Distant! Crazy.
It's an angle on 2 pollen jocks.
Look at these two.
Couple of hive Harrys.
Let's have some fun with them.
The pollen jocks approach. Barry and Adam continue to talk to the girls.
It must be so. Yeah, it must be so dangerous being a pollen jock.
Ah, they're German.
Oh, yeah. One time a bear had me pinned up against a mushroom. He had one paw on my throat, and with the other, he was swiping me back and forth across the face.
Oh my!
I never thought I'd knock him out.
You.
Oh.
To
And what
yourself.
were you do- What?
To yourself.
And what were you doing during all of this? Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities.
Where'd you see the passion between playing with himself? Only you knows how to play off herself.
So good.
Yeah. The girl swipes some pollen off of Adam with a finger.
I can autograph that if you want. Little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty.
You know, we're going to hit a sunflower patch about 6 miles from here tomorrow.
6 miles, huh?
Harry,
It's a puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up to it.
Maybe I am.
you are not.
We're going 0900 at J-Gate. It's a 9.
Whoa.
What do you think, Buzzy Boy? Are you B enough?
I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means.
Finally, a character I can relate to.
Cut to sequence 450, the balcony. An interior shot of the Benson House balcony. Later. Barry is standing on the balcony alone, looking out over the city. Martin Benson enters, sneaks up behind Barry, and gooses him in his ribs.
Onyx!
Ah! Oh, Dad, you surprised me.
Have you decided what you're interested in, son? I changed his voice.
Well, there's a lot of choices.
But you only get one.
Martin laughed.
Dad.
Laugh, Martin.
Yeah, laugh, Martin.
Haha! I was thinking of dead people.
Oh, that warms my heart that you guys are making each other laugh. Dad, do you ever get bored doing the same job every day?
Son, let me tell you something about stirring. You grab that stick and you just move it around and just stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing.
You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honeyfield just isn't right for me.
Fuck you talking about, son? I mean, and you were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger.
Jesus Christ. Well, no.
Janet, your son's not sure what he wants to go. Sure, he wants to go into honey.
Oh, Barry, you're so funny sometimes.
I'm not trying to be funny.
You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer.
You're gonna be a stirrer.
No one's listening to me.
Wait until you see the sticks I have for you.
I can say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo.
Let's open up some fresh honey and celebrate.
Maybe I'll pierce my forks.
Go honey.
Shave my antenna.
Ooh, honey.
Shack up with the grasshopper. Get a gold tooth and start calling everyone dog.
Okay, that one feels racially charged.
It's
There's
bad.
There's so much about this movie that is, oh god.
It's so dog water. That bad job for a person that has a stinger. Like, I literally rolled my eyes. I could see my cerebral cortex.
Thank you.
And hearing freaking Jerry Seinfeld of all people say that line every single time this movie comes on, like, I feel my actual freaking like my every part of me that sticks out of me retracts into me. I just turn into a raisin.
Maybe I'll check with the grasshopper. Get a gold tooth. Call everyone dog.
I don't know if we'll listen. I don't know if we'll get to it. There's one line in here later on. I cringed. I was like, God.
Is it in the beginning of the movie? Because now I gotta get to it.
Oh no, it's later, much later on.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
you know, bullet dodge.
Cut to sequence 760. Job placement. An external shot of a honey lobby. Continuous. As an angle on a bee bus stop. One group of bees stands on the pavement, as another group hovers above them. A double-decker bus pulls up. Double-decker. The hovering bees get on the top level, and the standing bees get on the bottom. Barry and Adam pull up outside of Onyx.
I can't believe we're starting work today.
Today is the day.
Adam
Come on.
jumps out of the car.
Come on, all the good jobs will be gone.
Does anyone know what that OC is? I guess out of the car?
He means original character.
No,
not steal.
no, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Dad, that's not it. How would you know? How do you have all these random tidbits of information, but they're never white?
I don't know. I'm not in Hollywood yet.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Oh, yeah, white.
There's an angle on a board reading job placement board. Buswell, the bee processor, is at the counter. Another bee applicant, Sandy Shrimpkin, what the hell is that? Is exiting.
Is it still available?
Okay, that got me.
Buswell, hang on. He looks two left, and one of them's yours. Congratulations, son. Step to the side, please. Yeah.
What did you get?
Picking the crud out. That is stellar.
Wow.
Couple of newbies?
Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready.
Well, step up and make your choices.
There's an angle on a chart listing the different sectors of Onyx. Heating, cooling, viscosity, Krellman, pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stir, plumbing, refrigerating, front desk, hair removal, inspector number 7, chef, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball polisher, mite wrangler, swatting counselor, wax monkey, wing brusher, hive keeper, room attendant.
Wax monkey also sounds really
Yeah, that sounds a
racially
little.
charged.
That's a choice. Regurgitating is crazy as well. Go ahead, Adam.
You want to go first?
No, I got to. I like Sandy's voice too much. No, you go.
Oh my, what's available?
The restroom attendant is always open, and not for the reason you think.
Any chance of getting on the Krellman, sir?
Sure, you're on.
He plops the Krellman hat onto Adam's head. There's an angle on the job board. The columns read occupation, positions available, and status. The middle column has numbers, and the right column has job openings flipping between open, pending, and closed.
Ah, brush your teeth. I'm sorry. The crowdman just closed out.
Oh,
He removes the hat off Adam.
Wax monkey's always open.
No one say anything.
No one
The Krellman goes from closed to open.
And the crowdman just opened up again.
what happened?
Well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. See that? He's dead, dead, another dead one, dead, deadified, 2 more dead, dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down, but that's life.
That's company rules.
There's an angle on Barry's disturbed expression.
Oh, this is so hard. Heating, cooling, stunt bee, pour, stir, humming, inspector number 7, lint coordinator, stripe supervisor, antenna ball, polisher, mite wrangler, Barry, what do you think I should, Barry?
Barry is gone.
Is this based off a true story?
Yes.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up with this last section so we can say goodbye to everybody. But this has been really amazing. I can't believe how well this went. I can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
so
it's really
good.
fun.
Are we
Yeah.
still in character?
Yeah.
Are we still in character? Wait, am I?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
no,
on?
no, be a character. I was just giving an announcement to chat and everybody. Also, if anybody
that
from
hurts.
this panel wants to make it to the second panel on Saturday, there will be many more people. If you want to answer questions, if you want to come back, if you want to read the script, we will be going to a different part in the B movie script. We'll go to the middle, and we will just do it the same way. If you guys want to be a part of the second panel, you are all invited.
I might try my best to stop in for a little while.
I absolutely would adore being there, Maline.
Ah,
Thank you for
B
the
joke.
offer.
Gosh, no, please.
Oh,
Is
Cut
there gonna be
to
more weed?
yeah, more weed for everyone.
okay.
You're grounded
Cut
more weed.
to the sequence 775. Lou Ladusa speech. Exterior of the J Gate, same time. Splits, Jackson, Buzz, Lou, and 2 other B's are going through final pre-flight checks. Barry enters.
All right, we've got the sunflower patch in Quadrant 9, geranium, window box, and Sutton Place.
Barry's antenna rings like a phone.
What happened to you? Where are you?
Barry whispers throughout.
I'm going out.
Out? Out where?
Out there.
Oh no.
I have to before I go to work for the rest of my wife.
You're going to die. You're crazy. Hello?
Awesome.
Oh, another call coming in.
You're
Click.
Barry hangs up.
If anyone's feeling,
Magdalene
oh sorry.
Ladusha.
If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd that gets the roses today. Hey guys. Oh wait, was I Buzz? No, it was Jackson.
No.
Well, look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Wait. Maybe Maestro wants to take another voice?
Yeah,
I don't-
think, I don't know.
Splits, yeah, hit splits.
Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday?
Yeah. Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. It's okay. I mean, it's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up.
Splits and Jackson chuckle.
Really? Feeling lucky today, are ya?
A younger, smaller bee than Barry, Chet, runs up with a release waiver for Barry to sign.
Here, sign here. Just initial that. Thank you.
Okay. You got a rain advisory today, and as all you know, okay, you got a rain advisory today, and as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain, so be careful. As always, watch your brooms, hockey sticks, birds, dogs, bears, and bats. And I also got a couple reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, just babbling like a cicada. That's awful. And a reminder to all you rookies. Bee law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans. All right, launch positions.
The jocks get into formation, chanting as they move.
Black and yellow.
Hello.
Oh,
Are you ready for this shot?
Yeah, bring it on.
Barry nods, terrified.
Wind, check.
Antenna, check.
Nectar pack, check.
Wings, check.
Stanger, check.
Scan out of my shorts, check. Okay, ladies, let's move it out.
That's kind of misogynistic.
Okay, buddy.
Everyone flips their goggles down. The pit crew bees crank their wings and remove the starting block. We hear loud humming.
Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All of you, drain those flowers. Oh my god, drain those flowers.
Oh my
gosh.
lord.
This is
Yes. Oh my.
Me when I'm a flower about to be drained.
okay. Oh gosh,
I don't get it.
that's right.
Guys, we gotta do this next section. I'm sorry. I know I said that was the last one, but like we're getting to a really good part.
Oh, I get it. His name's Buzz. Oh, that's funny.
A flight deck guy in deep crouch hand signals them out archway as the backwash from the bee wings flutters his jumpsuit. Barry follows everyone.
Last section, I promise. I will not keep you guys
Okay.
longer than this.
Last sequence. Sequence 800. Flying the jocks. The bees climb above the treetops in formation. Barry is euphoric.
Wow! I'm out! I can't believe it! I can't believe I'm out! So blue! I feel so fast. And free. Oh, box kite! Wow!
They fly by several bicyclists and approach a patch of flowers.
Flowers!
This is Blue Leader. We have roses which will bring around 30 degrees and hold.
Roses!
30 degrees, Roger, bringing it around.
Many pollen jocks break off from the main group. They use their equipment to collect nectar from flowers. Barry flies down to watch the jocks collect the nectar.
Down to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick.
Oh, God, they're kind of including him. They're not being complete bullies. That's nice.
Imagine that. The jock fires the gun and recoils. Barry watches the gun fill up with nectar.
Oh, that is one nectar collector.
You ever see pollination up close?
Oh, sir.
He takes off, and the excess pollen dust falls, causing the flowers to come back to life.
I pick up some pollen over here, sprinkle it over there, maybe a dash over there, pitch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic, ain't it?
The flowers perk up as he pollinates.
Wow. That's amazing. Why do we do that?
That's power. Fuck. That's pollen powder, kid. Power. God. Oh man, that's more pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us.
Cool.
The jock winks at Barry.
Yowie.
Wank.
Barry joins the other jocks in the sky. They swoop in over a pond, kissing the surface. We see their image reflected in the water. They are really moving.
Wow, what narcissists.
Seriously. They fly over the fountain.
I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those?
Copy that visual. We see what appear to be yellow flowers on a green field. They go into a deep bank and dive.
Hold on. One of these flowers seems to be on the move.
Say again, are you reporting a moving flower?
Affirmative.
I hate to end it here because this is literally Ken and Vanessa for the first time. I hate to, but I have to, or we will be going all freaking night, and I have to prepare for my megathon. You guys are absolutely amazing! Thank you so much for joining me for the first #1 Maline panel. Yay!
Yeah. Oh, I missed it.
Yay! Thank you for having me, and it was so nice to talk with all of you about it.
Oh, it's
so
about
fun being
bees.
here.
Likewise. No, it's about wasps.
I kind of want to watch this movie now.
Oh my God! No! Dude, you cannot watch it without me. You literally cannot watch it without me. If we're not friends anymore, if you watch it without me, I swear to God, like our friendship is online. I swear to God, I will literally.
No, I have PTSD of that.
Honey, calm down. You sound like me.
I'm just kidding. No. You can watch it alone.
I'm down to watch it
Watch it
though.
with me. We're gonna watch it with me. We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna watch it.
The voices are talking to me.
Sound like something Dell would say. You're watching with me. You're watching with me. You're watching with me.
Del, I will literally be
Just
texting
plant
you.
the thought.
I will literally be texting you after I'm done streaming today. I will literally be talking to you about watching that movie with you. We need to watch it together.
I love that.
Yay! Friendship! Thank you guys so much for coming to panel #1. I think this went so much better than I expected it to go, and I'm really excited for Saturday. I think it's just gonna go even better.
I
Yeah,
can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I think so as well, yeah.
Thank you guys.
I can't wait to hear Bia and
Oh my
and
God, Bia
and,
Vanessa.
Penny, and yeah, that's just so many.
Oh,
good people that
Bia
are gonna be
Vanessa.
there.
Oh, Bia Vanessa. Who else was?
Yeah, you guys missed out to hear my perfect Patrick Warburton impression.
Oh my God,
That's
no,
nice.
what? Are you not gonna be here on Saturday?
I'm gonna try to be here on Saturday. I can't do a full stream like this one, but I'll try my best to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, like hop in for a little bit at least.
Hold on, I gotta see the lineup for tomorrow. For Saturday. Okay. Oh my God, Rhythm as Ken.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rhythm as Ken is gonna be perfect.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have so many strong voice actors to do B-movie script too.
Oh my God, that was so good. That first run was amazing. Oh my God, Del, you were freaking fantastic as Adam. Sorry, Maestro, you were freaking fantastic as the narrator. You guys were great as the parents, and just all the miscellaneous voices were freaking fantastic. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest. I can't wait for more people to play this game. Guys, if you haven't already, follow everybody on the panel. Let me give a shout out to every single one. Shout out Mondays Weekly.
Oh.
What up?
Shout out.
Yeah. I have something coming out relatively soon, hopefully in the next 3 weeks.
Heck yeah, guys,
I'll have a
plug
new
yourself.
video.
Let me know what you're working on. What's up?
Yeah, like I said, I'm working on a YouTube video. Should be out in the next 3 weeks if I'm not too lazy, and I will be getting back to streaming soon. I've just been very lazy, frankly. That's my excuse.
Well, you've been working on other things. Here, I don't count that as laziness.
Yeah.
I've got some IRL things going on, but I've been trying to make it a priority to get a few streams a weekend. So I've been doing a Fallout New Vegas playthrough and some random roguelikes. There's been what I've been sort of dipping my toe into. And if you want to come and hang out when I'm doing my unwind and try to forget about the horrors of the world streams, please do. I appreciate it.
I love my cast. It was so awesome to see all of you here. Who was here before they left? Oh, Fee. Sorry, caffeine literally makes my memory garbage. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming to panel 1. I will disband this chat now, and I will see you guys hopefully very soon. Del, I'll be seeing you for B-movie.
So threatening, goddamn.
Me too. I'm so excited. I'm literally gonna text
Thanks
you
for
right
having us.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
having us.
Del on Discord. B-movie win. Yay! That was so good. Okay, guys. See you guys. Bye, YouTube. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Kiss yourself. Look in the mirror. Give yourself a nice little kiss. And I love you very much. You're the greatest. Panel 1. What the?